He's a bringing on the fun. On Nickelodeon. He's a kicking out the jam. On Nickelodeon. Kids' Choice 2006 on April Fool's Day. Nickelodeon's Kids' Choice Awards.
Again!
We're in!
Oh, damn it.
Oh, we're here?
No.
We're here yet?
Damn it.
We're just having
Now I
fun.
know how we get hyped up for things.
Look at Dick. Phone! Sorry, everyone's ears. I apologize.
Jeez, and that has been stuck in my head for 2 days.
Now it's stuck in yours.
I came in singing it, and then all these guys singing it. I'm like, what is that? I'm like, I gotta show you this. I showed them, and now it's in all of our heads.
Yeah.
And now I spread it like a virus.
Like a disease.
Mr. Anderson.
Spread like an infection.
Hey guys, welcome
says that like that, Aaron?
to the Blind Way Podcast.
Is it?
Hi. Hello.
Hi, everybody. I'm Aaron.
I'm Calvin.
Eric.
Shane.
And I'm Rick. Yeah, good week.
It's been a good week.
So let's talk about it.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Everyone's favorite things for the week. Did I tell you guys, it's not this week, but it was a few weeks ago, did I tell you guys I changed names in Melanie's phone?
No.
Did I tell you guys this?
I thought you were going to say change sex, but go on.
No. She had left her phone or whatever, and I forget what had happened, but she asked me to check to see if someone texted to cancel like her Zumba class or something like that.
Okay.
So she knew how many people were coming. And when I had it, I was looking and I was like, I'm going to change names. A long time ago, my friend Anthony Cantor, we were at like his birthday party, and I took his phone and I changed all the people that I knew in his phone to names of Dragon Ball Z characters because I was really big into Dragon Ball Z Abridged at the time.
Sure.
So I changed people into like Piccolo, Vegeta,
Yeah.
like he was Goku. You know, I changed Chi-Chi and all that stuff,
Yeah.
right? And someone in his phone, I forget who it was. It might have been I can't remember. Anyway, there was a friend of ours that we played StarCraft with, and he was texting because he didn't know who everyone was. He just had a phone number, which you don't remember everyone's phone number,
Nope.
and he had a name, and he didn't know who the names were.
Yep.
And he's like, "Hey, a buddy of mine changed everyone to Dragon Ball Z characters, and I don't know who this is. Can you let me know?" He's like, "What name did he change me to?" He's like, "Piccolo." He goes, "That works." So
At least it's not like Yamcha or something like that.
No, I went in and I changed.
Don't text me back.
I mess with people that I know that Melanie messages and stuff, so I just kind of changed her parents' names and stuff. But
Sure.
I changed mine, and then like a day or two later, like I had texted her and stuff, or she was gonna text me, and she told me that she's never gonna call me again because I changed my name in there to Booty Call.
Booty call?
She's like, "I'm never calling you again." That's funny. And then whenever I called her one time, she answered. She goes, "I don't want anything."
That's funny.
Oh, that's good.
Maggie has a hilarious, I was trying to find it, but I can't find it. The profile picture, it's
Yeah.
of me and like my in-between period trying to grow out my hair. And it's just the most ridiculous picture you've ever seen. I'll have to get it for next week.
There's a pretty ridiculous picture I have of you smiling like you're like this.
It's gotta be a tough thing of like
stash.
like going from like, you know, that clean look to like, well, I want to have like a longer hair look and stuff. And there's like a transition time when it's like, it doesn't look the best.
You completely reinvented yourself.
There was a lot of
in the
hats
best way possible.
involved because like I was teaching at the time.
So you have to maintain like a somewhat good appearance.
Yeah, and so I had my like evaluation or whatever, where like someone sits in the back and like watches you do the thing, and like one of my negatives was you shouldn't wear a hat while you're teaching, and I was like, phew. She's like, oh, you should wear a hat.
That's funny.
I kind of can't imagine what it looks like in between with you.
I'll bring some pictures next week because apparently I don't have them. I deleted those things, but Maggie kept them.
See, you get to one point, you just kind of look shaggy and disheveled a bit. Once you get just a little bit further, then you start looking like you're starting to have like just longer hair, and you can.
And it's so thick as well. So like for a while there, it just like was like Dragon Ball Z hair. It would just like stick up.
Yeah, I think you and I might have similar kind of hair, like wavy and thick. So
Coarse.
I don't know when the hell Rick got like
everywhere.
When I was a kid, Rick did not have curly hair. He didn't have long hair. He had hair that was like the length.
No, because it's short.
he had hair that was like the length of mine, and it would get a little longer, and he would always part it to the side.
Part to the right.
But it never had any waves or anything. And then he grew it out. Like, when the hell did you get curly hair? What do you use? He's like,
it was
just
crazy.
natural.
It could happen because I had real straight hair when I was younger, and then when I turned like 13, I got curly ass hair, like a fro, if you remember.
Oh, I remember.
But now it's just wavy. Like I kind of wish it was one or the other now.
Yeah, like in between there, I definitely had a Jew fro for a little bit.
Yeah.
Like, it was crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was like Seth Green.
Making me all
Hair.
self-conscious about my hair.
But like I hadn't seen my dad's side of the family for like a year, so basically I went from how I had always been to this, you know, and like Grandma Wanda was shocked.
Who are you?
I haven't
That's
seen
awesome.
my mom's side of the family ever.
Oh yeah. Well,
They're in another country.
They're in another country. I only know their names.
mine lived like 10 minutes away, so
Yeah.
a little different. But
When my hair grows out, it's like a lion. Like it just goes out like a mane. My beard will connect to the back of my head, like so my ears are like isolated in this mound of hair. Can't do it.
You know, No Shave November is coming up. We should all just go without shaving or cutting anything for that whole month.
Yeah.
And Calvin did that for
Including our
2
nails?
years.
I do that all the time, though. Until I get my hair cut, and then I'm like clean shaven. It gets
Yeah.
longer, and then I stop caring about everything else.
We should have a face
My
race.
ball froze up to here.
Face
bro.
race?
Yeah, it's
County.
where everybody shaves at
Nope.
the same time, and you try to grow it all back the
Yeah,
quickest.
I don't want to do that.
You would have the advantage though,
Why?
because your beard compared to mine and Rick's is shorter.
Yeah, but
Oh, you gotta
I
get it
don't
back
wanna
to
have
what
a
it was?
clean-shaven face.
You did a couple years ago.
Yeah, it didn't look good, Shay.
But also, it takes
You're
more
thinner
like,
now,
more
though.
hair for a blonde to like be
Yeah,
visible, you know.
I wouldn't say he's a blonde anymore.
And there's a lot,
lot of
of,
different
lot of
colors.
gray in there.
a lot of red too.
Every once in a while, we get some comments on YouTube. It's like, I hate that fat ginger. I'm like, I don't mind being a redhead if I was, but I don't think I am.
It's just Eric, your face gets so red, it reflects off your blonde hair, and you look like you're
I guess so.
That
I
makes a
guess
lot of
so.
sense, actually.
They always call me a fat ginger. I'm always like,
Yeah.
damn it.
You should just be happy.
I'm
like,
more
fuck.
upset by the ginger thing.
You
than
should be like, who are they mad at? All right, so who else had a good thing for the week?
I mean, that wasn't even my thing.
Oh,
but-
wow. I thought you just saw a picture like that's a good thing.
No, I was just going off from your thing about changing the
Changing the names
the name
in the phone
in the phone.
to talk about your hair.
Yeah, because
That doesn't match. What?
the in between shot is my profile on Maggie's phone.
Oh, okay.
He brought that up first, and then he
I missed
started
This might be
talking about.
sad, but my favorite thing this week was work because
It is sad.
we watched Black Sails, and it was just it was emotional.
Yeah,
Arrow came back, and the best
Arrow's a
premiere
great
Arrow's
episode.
had in years. There's just so many good things happening at work this week.
Code Geass was a good
Code
episode.
Geass was a great episode. Doctor Who was good.
It was
Really good.
Yeah,
My Hero,
My Hero last
Yeah.
week.
which we didn't watch this week.
We haven't watched this week, but
we
I don't
would
know.
have
Still
watched.
with us.
We would
I
have
don't know if I
watched it
can.
this week.
I know.
I don't know.
I'm not
It's-
worthy. I have to build up like some some
You gotta
stamina.
clean off a beach.
Yeah, I need to go out and do better like works like out in the world to earn be a lot more My Hero. It was so good. But yeah, that was for me.
Sorry, I just got a text because I told these guys earlier. The bobblehead went out of town.
Yeah.
He was
Yeah.
visiting family and stuff. And I was like, hey, hope everything went well. Hope you arrived safe and you're not dead. If you are dead, I'm taking your stuff. And she just texted me and said, Ghost Baba says, leave my shit alone.
That's funny.
So that was funny.
Yeah.
Jam.
Well,
You had a good day? You had a good week?
the
Or a
week,
good day?
the week was average.
Yeah, it was a pretty
She had a
average
terrible
week.
week. It was nothing eventful. Let's move on.
Yeah.
The week was average.
Yeah.
I have nothing to complain about. I live a pretty good life. And actually, we had these adorable kittens that I thought got eaten by owls or coyotes or something.
Owlbears.
all at once.
Well, I mean, it's happened.
Like a swarm
back
of
on the,
owls,
Back
like,
on the
just-
farm, man, we'd have a litter and they'd be gone, and we just find dead ones.
Coyotes ran in.
Half-eaten ones, yeah, dude.
Took some, and then the owls swooped in and got the rest.
I mean, it's happened overnight, man. You can just lose the chickens, kittens, just
Yeah.
bam. I thought that's what happened. My son kept pleading with me that night to take him inside because it was too cold. He was kind of blaming me.
Was he like whenever you wanted
man.
money back in college? Please! Please!
He was doing that, and I said, no, we can't keep him inside. We got, I don't want to have too many. I don't get attached to these. Make them inside cats. I
Yeah.
don't care. They're outside and we feed them. I don't care.
And they would be fine in the cold.
Yeah, they would.
Yeah.
But and Joy's like, maybe we can, just this once.
It's very
I'm like,
warm
no.
inside an owl's stomach.
And I said no. And then the next morning they were gone.
They were gone.
They were gone for a
It
week.
was an unprecedented
They're
hate of
gone.
cats. I thought
Yeah,
you were
all the
Aaron.
kids were gone. I was like, oh my god.
Yeah.
Every day, like my wife would be looking for him. He'd come in like with his head down, with a tear in his eye. I'm like, shit. He's like, you should have let him inside, Dad. You're gonna be like your dad when you grow up.
You did this. He said that?
Yeah, and I'm like, I am grown up. But
I still say that too. It's like when I grow up, oh shit, yeah, I guess
Oh, yeah.
I guess I have to be now.
You'll,
Yeah.
You'll grow up one day,
See?
Calvin.
yeah,
There's a droplet.
Okay.
It used to be a bubble. but there's a droplet of something on your chin.
Thank you.
It's been there, and you've wiped the corners of your mouth and missed it like 3 times.
Thank you. Well, but thank God they came back yesterday.
Yeah.
Thank God.
Oh, good.
Yeah, I just opened the door and they were all there. Like, no, like
Yeah.
I think they went off, got lost, came back hungry as shit. Like, why'd I leave?
Malachi felt so bad for you. He went
He
to
came-
the
he
pound,
came out- he went
got
outside.
some, put him outside.
He went outside and started hugging him, started crying. I was so fucking
He's a very
embarrassed.
emotional
I
boy.
was so embarrassed.
It's like Milo and Otis. Or,
Yeah, he has that love for animals and stuffed animals that you have.
He's
I
a
didn't
major
cry
reactor.
like that shit. I didn't do that shit.
Maybe you did.
I didn't. Trust me.
You do now.
No, I don't. I don't cry.
I cried once.
I don't-
cried
I don't-
today.
I didn't cry to that.
There's nothing wrong with that.
Nothing wrong with crying.
It's
if
fine.
I'd rather cry than get depressed like I normally do.
Yeah, I remember when my dog Bandit died. I forget how old I was exactly, 98 or so. It was that year.
Jeez, you were old.
Yeah.
You were 98 years old when Bandit died.
But
I'm sorry.
I remember my dog had died, and I felt bad because I cried more then than I did when my grandpa died.
Yeah.
See, I did the exact same thing because my great-grandpa Wallace had died, and I didn't cry at all.
Yeah.
But I had other dogs die, but Shelby, she had to be put down.
Oh, Shelby.
And so, like, I knew it was going to happen, and, like, it was, like, my last moment with her or whatever, and I was just sitting with her, just bawling
Yeah.
like a baby, you know?
Yeah.
And I was like,
Makes you sad thinking about it.
I
dude.
know, it's terrible.
Well, I remember when
Shelby was my favorite of those dogs.
I know.
I love Shelby.
I had her from, like, the time I was 3 years
She was
old.
such a
when
fun
she
dog.
passed away
I can't think of any other dog I can think of that reminds me of Shelby. It's just this fat,
recently.
short, not very long, round dog.
Yeah.
I was, like, 13.
Okay, because
She was so fun.
I remember
Sure.
years ago when you were living on second or third seat or whatever, when you talked about a dog you had back at home that you loved quite a bit.
Yeah.
So it must have been a different dog.
I remember Shelby like
That was
trying.
probably
It's a girl.
Bess.
Yeah, Bess.
Yeah.
Best. I remember Shelby like trying to play, but she just couldn't.
I know. She could be so big.
She just like her legs, like her fat touched the ground because it went down further than her legs did. You know, like she'd be like, I had to waddle. Is this?
Like turtle herself along.
Yeah. just-
Like what?
Nothing.
People look at me. We were talking about fat dogs.
People said that she looked like an oversized wood tick.
yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Like there would be her head, but then all this fat around it, so you just saw this face.
So
The Swans
it's like that
man.
one episode of Doctor Who.
The Swans man thought she was a pig,
It was just, oh man, it was.
but like we had this one like dog come from like a neighbor's or something, and she was very protective, even though there was nothing she could do.
Sure.
And like
She could have taken some hits though. Like, she had layers.
all that armor.
she was a tank, but like that dog came, and she like all that energy she'd been building up her entire life of being fat was used in that moment because she like sprinted like faster than I am ever imagined she could go, chasing that dog out of the yard. And she got to the bottom of the driveway and just like the dog ran off. She just laid there. We had to go down and pick her up because it was hours later and she had used all of her energy. We had to
Was she
pick her up
skinny?
and bring her back up, put her in front of the water bowl.
It was just, she's a funny dog.
Well,
I'm going up to the top of the hill and playing for a little bit, and then by the time we're done playing, she has just gotten there. We're going back down the hill, you know.
Aw, poor thing. No, but that's funny.
I remember when Yogi died. Man, that sucked. My dad called me. I was driving by the ship plant. I was
The
20.
water treatment facility.
Yeah, the
Yeah.
water treatment facility, okay? And my dad called. I was driving. And he said, we were talking before that. I mean, he called me. I was driving by there on the phone. Oh, yeah, don't have any more kids. The world's going to end. Your dog's dead. That's what he told me.
Jesus, your
Oh,
dad, man.
Jesus.
Mark Farley.
I said, what? He said, yep, don't have any more kids. Well,
hang
after
up.
that, the world's going to end. You watching news? Yeah, I'm like, well, after that, he's like, oh, yeah, Yogi died. I'm like, and I just pulled over, started crying. I pulled over, and there wasn't a shoulder to pull over. I pulled up like on the grass, because I worked for the city at the time, so I just pulled up in the grass, and I just started crying. He's like, Shane, hello? That's what he said to me. And I was like, yeah. And he's like, are you crying? I said, yeah. He's like, Jesus,
Yeah.
what's wrong with you?
See, that's what you did to Malachi.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
So you weren't becoming like
No,
your dad when you grew up.
this is my dog I had since second grade. These are
Yeah.
kittens that Malachi
Just
doesn't-
found
yeah,
like a week ago.
Well, yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's just a difference.
No,
Like, he
yeah.
cried for happiness. I never cried for happiness. Ever. I
Yeah.
was never that happy. You know what I mean? So that sucked. And just, I think one of the worst memories I ever had with a pet dying was when my cat Sissy died. My brother got her when he was 5. and this cat died at 27 years old. But I got
Old
hit
cat.
by a car.
Oh dang.
So I remember I was like, I don't know, like
Jeez,
10 or
me.
I was like 10 or 11. Yeah, that's an old age for a cat.
Yeah,
and
that's
and
insane.
it got hit by a car. Well, I remember I went out to the road. I saw Sissy laying there in front of the mailbox, blood coming out, going, like just tongue sticking out, and I just was like,
Was it on your parents' road?
yeah.
There's not very much traffic on your parents'
Never. I
road.
can fall asleep on that road. I've fallen asleep on that road when I was a little kid. My
You
dad
can.
went there and started kicking me.
Yeah.
What are you doing falling asleep on this road? Well, and I remember because these fucking people would just come on a road and turn around and leave. Like they were lost, you know, because it's a dead end road. It was, and I remember the car, like this fucking gold, like Buick Park Avenue looking car. And then I remember going out and seeing her and my dad was taking a nap. I kept trying to wake him up and he's like, nah, she's fine, she's sleeping. And he was like drunk. And I'm like, wake up, please. And then he woke up, took her to the vet, came back, and they put her, I think that obviously they probably put her down.
Yeah.
I remember just being just devastated forever. Yeah. I had to go see a school counselor and everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sucked. But yeah, my week. So today, it's my birthday coming up here soon.
Or it's
Yeah.
already happened. It's impossible to say.
Especially when, you
Sometime in
ask,
October.
especially when you ask Shane.
Just
Yeah.
treat like every day Shane's birthday. Just do that.
No,
Like get
not
stuff.
necessary.
Well, you know,
I'm gonna treat no day like Shane's birthday.
the week was kind of average, and then we just did mailbag. It was a terrific mailbag. It was really long and got a lot of great stuff. We always
Yeah.
do. And we were taking out trash. I'm thinking, man, taking out trash is terrible.
Yeah.
We need to hire someone for this. So, unbeknownst to me, they had this huge plan. We took trash out. Eric was filming it. I'm like, okay, I want to film stuff like this more
Well,
often, Eric.
we were filming, and then I think Aaron was like, yeah, we got like flatten down all this cardboard in the dumpster, and you like got in, and I'm like, oh, perfect. And I got my phone out. I'm like, hey, she's in the dumpster. What wild shenanigans we get up to?
Yeah, I'm thinking, we need to do this more often, Eric. I always want to film stuff.
Yeah.
And then I did that. We walked back in. I looked, and this is a basement door. And I looked to my right when I was walking in, and Rick was filming with the camera. I'm thinking, you idiot, the good stuff was outside. I just kept walking, and then I kind of out of corner of the bottom of my eye, I was like, holy shit, what's this big ass orange thing? And
And there's a banana.
it was a kayak.
It was a kayak.
I've been wanting a kayak for years. These guys know about that.
Yeah.
And Discord, our Discord channel, these wonderful people, amazing people on there, all colluded together, collaborated, and saved up and got me, and presume my family, a 2-person kayak.
It's very nice.
That's
pretty cool, yeah.
I was shocked.
Yeah.
So I was like, holy shit, I can't believe it. I was just staring at it. I sat in it. It's going to be on video, so make sure you guys check out Mailbag because it's going to be a good one.
It was a great setup because Shane has to walk down through this room on the first floor of our building to go outside to go to the dumpster. And as he was doing that, Calvin and Rick moved the kayak so he goes through the room and there's nothing there, and when he comes back, the kayak's just there. And Shane kind of had this thing where it's like, sometimes you've kind of mapped in the 3D world like what the room is like, so you don't need to like really look again. And Shane kind of walks in, he sees Rick with the camera, and he looks down and sees the kayak, but it's like you had scales over your eyes.
Well, it's too close because I literally almost bumped into it. I was like,
and you're like, what's this? And I'm like, happy birthday. And you're like, huh? Ah!
He clapped.
He clapped.
silly.
Yeah.
great.
It was a really great surprise.
Yeah.
So-
yeah.
I mean, we told it in the mailbag, but it's kind of fun as well. Like the perils
Yeah,
that
we can tell it.
encountered. Like
Tell
trying
it
to
again.
make
So this was a
surprise.
secret. You know, this is a secret gift that.
So it
yeah.
had been purchased by Devaba and my wife for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah.
And it's just been waiting over there.
Sure.
It's like, what in the hell are we going to do with this?
Yeah, we
thing?
have
We're gonna hide a kayak.
Marietta Venture Company, which is right around the block from us.
Yeah, they specialize in kayaks and bikes and just doing like outdoor
all the stuff I hate.
outdoor stuff. I don't know what it is. No, there's some really good stuff they have there though.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's quality, so check it out. If you're
Definitely.
ever in Marietta for some damn reason.
And so
Which you should be for WaveCon.
Yes.
we were going to do it last week, but the note wasn't ready yet.
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, we'll have to stay there another week. And then I was like, Calvin, can you go get it while we're filming stuff? Because it just happened that we were doing stuff and Calvin wasn't in anything. And
Yeah.
I was like, okay, it's not that big. Like,
Yeah.
Calvin should be able to handle it. I don't know if he'll take Aaron's truck or whatever.
Sure.
I didn't know.
Yeah.
I just know.
secret
I just know there was a text in our group chat that didn't have
What did you
Shane.
know about this gift?
When did I know about
When
it?
did you find out about the gift?
I don't know, a couple weeks ago.
I've known about it for like a month.
Yeah. Okay.
But like at some point, I just
so many people.
There's
Didn't
just
tell
a
me.
text message from Calvin. They're just like, "It's some bitch heavy," you know. And that's the first time I knew, like, what the fuck's he talking about?
So
To be honest,
Calvin-
I was talked to by people at WaveCon. It's like, what should we get Shane for his birthday? It's coming up here in a couple months. I was like,
Really?
kayak.
I was giving so much misinformation about when my birthday was at WaveCon.
Yeah.
And so Calvin apparently walked this thing from 2nd Street with another guy that worked there. Like just
Who is a very short man, I might add.
Yeah.
He's like 5'2".
just carried it and walked it.
Yeah.
And it was the wrong one. It was like a fishing one.
Yeah.
Which is like
It was much bigger.
hundreds of pounds more
Than what
than
should
I
be.
anticipated when I sent Calvin for this task to begin with.
But we didn't know that at the time.
No.
We thought it was the right one.
Yeah.
So after we got it hidden away, we were doing Attack on Titan, and during Attack on Titan, like Shane's phone's going off, and I was like, I don't know if it was the same number calling every time, but I know at one point he's like, "I'll call you back," and he just hung up and put it down. And I don't know if that was them or someone else.
That was a different person, and then this other number kept calling me
I just remember the phone kept ringing.
Shane's number was listed as the contact information.
Yeah.
because I had an account there.
Yeah.
So
yeah.
So he put the phone down at least. He didn't answer because we were in the middle of doing Attack on Titan. So thank goodness for that. He was like, "Hang on, guys, someone was calling me. Let me answer this."
Yeah.
And then after that, we were still in the middle of Attack on Titan. The door buzzer ringed, and I went to go see what that was, and found out that it was Marietta Adventure Company coming trying to get that kayak back because they brought the wrong kayak and had to get it switched around.
Yeah.
And I went outside and I heard from down the stairs, "We gave you the wrong kayak!" Like yelling it at the thing, talking
Really?
to Calvin upstairs. Like, oh shit! All right, well, I guess he's talking to him. We're gonna shut this door. And I walked back around, or whatever, just watch Attack on
Did
Titan.
you hear that? You didn't hear that, did you?
No.
No, this is
Good.
downstairs,
Good,
like out
yeah.
there. So I'm glad I hadn't pushed the button
Yeah.
to listen because they would have heard that.
Yeah.
'Cause I didn't know what was
So
going
many
on, so I went out
pitfalls.
there. So when I came back in, Shane's like, "What was that?" I'm like, "Calvin."
That's all you need.
I was like, fucking Calvin.
Yeah, I know.
He's the general dragging that shit.
Yeah.
You know?
So Shane just dismissed that part.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Shane had 2 voicemails.
From the Marietta Adventure Company.
One, yeah, the first one was from the Marietta Adventure Company being like, "We sent you the wrong kayak," right? And then
Yeah.
the second one, because Calvin apparently had told them, like, "Oh, it's a surprise" or whatever.
Was them calling back?
Them calling back
to
saying-
say, "Sorry, ignore the first one. It was a mistake. Don't listen to the first one.
Yeah.
we messed up."
How would you listen to the second one, not
Yeah,
the
and
first
then,
one?
well, then I called them, and because I heard it, and then like halfway through that voicemail, and then I called them back and said, "Yeah, I got a phone call from this place." I'm like, "We're Marietta Adventure Company." I'm thinking,
Okay.
you know, I just
Yeah.
like, why you call me?
And Aaron and I are sitting at the table.
All the
'cause
stuff I don't-
We had just finished Attack on Titan, looking at each other like, yeah, well, I don't know what we can do now.
Like I knew about the stuff downstairs. They said about the wrong kayak and stuff, and I was like, "Fuck! I hope that's not who's calling Shane." I don't know why the hell they're calling Shane.
Yeah.
So like, I could hear on the phone being like some lady being like, "Oh yeah, I called you once by mistake, and I called you back again to tell you that it was a mistake that I called you the first time."
Yeah.
So I was like, he got off the phone. He's like, "That's so dumb. What are they doing? They don't even know what's going on." And he's like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Well, it's
that's
weird because
funny.
like I know people work there. I love that place. I'm just like, why you calling me? I don't got shit. I have an account there because I bought a seat for my bicycle one time. I don't
Yeah.
enjoy using it. I don't even use it now.
Dude, some of those seats, you need like a good seat. I had the original seat on my bike, and it just hurt my butt so much.
Yeah.
I got one of those nice wide ones now that I can sit for a while on and
Yeah.
pedal.
So I just dismissed that. You know, I didn't listen to the first voicemail. I deleted it.
Which is so lucky.
Thank
Yeah.
God.
There's a lot of luck in
Because
the surprise.
We were trying to figure out some
We were all
way.
texting each other being like, "Does anyone have any ideas how we can get Shane's phone from him so we can delete that voicemail?"
Yeah.
Calvin was like, maybe I can add.
You don't even know my computer password.
What was it? You that were like, I'll say my phone died. I need to use his. No, he won't believe that.
I'm always charged. It's got to be like Aaron or Rick or something like that.
I'm always prepared. And eventually, we were just like, well, I'm just hoping that he didn't pay attention, and
Yeah.
we're all like, that's probably what happened, and it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. We didn't want to make him suspicious.
Yeah.
Yeah. After all that
Because
other
I'm just
stuff.
a naturally suspicious person. I always think
I
people
know.
are plotting against me or
Yeah, I
something.
know.
Or, you know.
Because then it would have been suspicious if you checked later for the voicemails and they were gone. It was like,
Right.
something's going on.
Well, I got like 50 voicemails on there that I haven't checked, so I just don't know if I would notice. You know?
Yeah. And you didn't.
I just don't know
Thank
if I would
God.
notice, yeah.
Yeah.
So just, it was a really crazy surprise. Like, I was so
Yeah.
shocked.
And then our next thing was trying to figure out how to get you downstairs. So Rick had an idea for an intro for another video for getting you down there. And after we finished mailbag, I was like, man, there's a lot of trash. We should just take this trash out. And then I was talking to Eric about it. I'm like, Eric, well, because you went to the bathroom. I was like, Eric, what we'll do Because we'll say we're gonna take the trash out, and then we'll have Calvin and Rick grab that kayak, move it out of where it is, put it right in front of where we came through. He's like, okay.
And
I was like, so we're gonna take the trash out and bring it back in. So we gotta take trash out. I'm like, yes, Eric, we gotta take trash out. Like,
and I didn't hear that conversation, but you guys, we were all out there except for Calvin, and he was like, oh, we're gonna take the trash out. And they looked at each other, and I knew, like, okay, that's the new plan.
Yeah. That's funny.
So it was good. Oh, and then there's the camera thing. Because we're gonna use the little power shot thing, which I've been using for
earlier
my.
because Aaron asked where it was.
Well, yeah, that's just.
Well, you had a good cover. You're like, yeah, I want it for the video I'm doing. The sugar
I was
thing.
like, I've been filming whenever I like make food and stuff. I was gonna film me making my lunch. Do you guys know where the power shot is? And he goes,
here.
oh, I have it in my pocket.
I thought I was clever because I was like, okay, I'll get ahead of time. It'll fit in my pocket. I got this long shirt on. You can't see it. Brilliant.
But we couldn't find it.
Asked for
I couldn't find it. No one knew, and I wanted to make sure I had it.
And Shane has this look on his face. He's like, doesn't know.
Well, I said like I was down here. I thought I saw it.
Yeah.
So Rick pulled it out.
Yeah, I tried to
and
cover
I was
it.
thinking, like Eric hates when we get extra footage because of the sound, all this other bullshit that I don't even think is a good reason. But whatever, he didn't even film anything. So what do you have in his pocket?
I was like, Rick, what? Were you afraid it was gonna get wet in the kitchen? I took it, 'cause I was like, thanks.
Yeah.
But I was like, damn it, Rick, why didn't you like? Oh, I saw it in this room and come in the other room. Give it to me.
Yeah.
He just whipped it out of his pocket.
I did. Well, I felt
It was like this weird moment where you have what we needed. You're like, it's right here.
Yeah.
It was like a movie. It's like
For what reason do you have that?
It's like Calvin all the time.
Yeah, man, I need a fucking file for this thing. Here you go. Or
Yeah, that's what it felt like.
pull something out of his pocket.
But yeah, it was really awesome, guys. So everyone who helped and whatever, check out the mailbag because you'll see it better. But I'm pretty thankful. It was definitely the highlight of my month. You know what I mean?
The mailbag is gonna be better because you can actually see like your face and thoughts and
It'll
everything.
be at the end.
Jumping on trash.
It'll be at the end of the mailbag. It'll be a long video this week.
Yeah,
So
she
watch
did
the
it.
whole thing so we can get that watch time.
Calvin, your best part of the week? I've got mine if you need to think.
Go ahead.
Okay.
I've been trying to think this whole time, and I still haven't come up with anything.
Yeah, one day you'll learn to think.
That's all right. So, well, I'll go start out with a sad thing that has depressed me all week. It's kind of weird when like a celebrity dies, and you feel kind of sad or whatever. But this guy was a celebrity to me, and probably no one else in chat or mostly at this table.
Me.
Yeah, you. But like, I had also like talked to him and exchanged mead recipes. Greg Stafford died. He was one of the big pioneers of like role playing back in the day. He started Chaosium, which did Call of Cthulhu.
Sure.
But he's mostly known for Pendragon, which is the best role playing game of all time. My favorite by far. He died at the age of 70, and it's bummed me out all week, man.
Yeah. It sucks.
He had just done a Kickstarter for some Pendragon stuff in the Crusades, and like he was still going strong, making stuff, adventures, and seemed like he had so much more to do, but
Yeah.
sad.
Yeah.
Well,
But the good part of the week,
R.I.P.
I guess,
yeah.
for me is just a small thing, but like Maggie was on the couch and she was playing Dragon Quest, had a little table, and Evie and I were playing a board game, Ice School,
Okay.
which you like flick stuff.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's just like perfect because I'm playing board games, like I'm watching Dragon Quest. We're all doing what I love as a family,
Oh yeah.
which
Great.
is like me as a child. Like they wanted to drag race and hunt,
yeah.
camp. I'm like, fuck all this shit, So it's like, it's just a dream. Like my favorite people doing my favorite things.
Yeah.
It was just great.
That is
Love
cool.
That's good.
It's always
good.
nice when that happens. Like it's kind of rare sometimes, like in my house, because all the different activities they want to do, and school and sports, that we all get together and do something like that. So it's cool.
Yeah, I had an hour of nobody being home except for me.
Ooh.
That was awesome.
I wanked for an hour.
No, I
You're like Macaulay Culkin running around screaming when his parents aren't home.
no, I went and played with one of my buddies that I haven't played with for a long time. So
Yeah.
Cool.
that was good.
Yeah.
I guess I can say that. I haven't been gaming or anything for like 3 or 4 months. I just haven't had time or, the will to do it. But yeah, this past week I started playing PC games again. So that was really fun.
Cool.
What'd you play?
Playing Siege and what's the other one? Scum. I got into Scum.
Okay.
Never heard
Scum,
of that.
yeah,
Friday
it's-
night.
Yeah.
It's kind of like Running Man mixed with Daisy.
Okay. That sounds cool.
On Tuesday, Wrath, who's a on Discord and went to WaveCon. He gave me Civ 6. We played it together.
Ooh,
This is my first time playing Civ 6.
Multiplayer?
Yeah.
I've always feel like I should play those games, but I just like when I get them and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
It's great.
Yeah.
I can't remember if I have Civ 6. We should all play Civ 6 sometime. It'd be fun to play like some kind of strategy game amongst all of us.
Yeah.
Like StarCraft?
I would just be
StarCraft would be.
I would be so,
cool, yeah.
so behind.
Yeah.
I played StarCraft 2 with you guys one time. It was fun.
If it's Civ
we
5,
won. We won too. But I didn't
It'd be fun to take like Shane and Eric, who have never played StarCraft 2, and have both of you against me, and like see if I can still
Yeah.
win, or if you guys would win.
I did watch the for the first time ever, a foreigner won the Korean StarCraft tournament.
What?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, rub
I ended up watching
rubbing
the
her
entire,
fucking face.
I watched the entire match. I had no idea what the commentators were talking about, but they were so impassioned and so like they were
they-
so good
was
that
it
I was
in
like sitting there
Korean?
like, this is amazing. It was in Korea, yeah.
Gotcha.
Dude, I've seen some crazy. Like I went to MLG. Marine King Prime had this great. He plays Terran. He had this great move with his Thors. Like Protoss have a stalker unit that can blink, so it can kind of like do a little flash to a point.
Sure.
So like there's a strategy with them where like if you have a whole bunch of them, as the front is getting attacked and losing health, you blink them back to the back of the line. Slowly, so that their health starts to regenerate, and then the new guys in the front take damage, and you just kind of rotate them like
Still
that.
have that continuous fire.
Yeah, but they're still attacking and stuff, and as they go through, and it's really good for them. What Marine King Prime did, and people went crazy on it when I was watching it there live, but he was taking a Thor, which is like this big giant mech unit, and he had medvacs, like carrier things, right? They usually carry people and they heal them. He would pick up a Thor with that and then bring it back and drop it, and he was like, it was really intensive on like what you would have to do that, but it was basically like blinking stalkers back,
Yeah.
but with like a whole extra unit having to grab and carry them back and forth, and it was really cool. So I just remember like watching that, and everyone was like, "Oh shit!" And everyone was excited.
Yeah.
But like I just imagine like someone who has no idea what's going on just been like, "Yeah, cool," you know. I don't know.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Yeah. It's awesome.
No-
Okay.
well, I guess another thing for my week. It's kind of funny. I don't know. Oh, I usually spend my weekend like.
Did you almost die again from the skunk?
Huh?
Did you almost die again
No,
from the
I'm
skunk?
all good. I smelled them the other day, but I've had all.
Dude,
I've had,
there was a
all
skunk
I've had were
outside my
deer.
house that was like really close. It was like on the porch, and I
Yeah.
could just smell it in my
Really?
living room. It was
I
terrible.
must have sprayed. Yeah.
Go ahead.
But no, I like to when I go out, or even when I'm like going to like different collecting sites and stuff, and seeing like, well, what action figure is out this week? Like, they do these things called store reports where it's like, hey, a Walmart in Texas just got this new figure. That might mean that a local Walmart around you might have one, because they generally ship out the same time.
like this
And
network.
I've been waiting for a Membin Stormtrooper, which is this like dirty gray Stormtrooper with a black cape.
The Mud Troopers, right?
Well, they're not the Mud Troopers. They call them Membin Stormtroopers. They kind of like Phasma a little bit. Mud
Okay.
Troopers have more of like this face mask cape thing,
Gotcha, okay.
and are more brown. These guys are like gray, but they're really cool figures. And I've been waiting. I've been looking around for one because every once in a while, just like, I'm just gonna order it offline. But you get the box, you open it up, like, yeah, I got it. But there's no thrill, You need the thrill of being able to find it.
Oh yeah.
And I was on a collecting subreddit, and it was a guy from Parkersburg.
Oh my gosh.
And he said, 8 Membin Stormtroopers at the Parkersburg Walmart. I'm like, oh, motherfucker. And then I was like, wait, he didn't say which one. Is it Vienna or is it South Parkersburg,
Yeah.
So I was like, okay, what I'll do, and this was like 11 p.m. So what I'll do is I'll go to the Walmart one, because if there's one there, it might be at the Walmart one, because that's generally how it works.
The Walmart what?
The Walmart
Vienna one?
in Marietta.
Marietta
the one
Walmart.
close.
Okay.
We're only 5 minutes away from my house as opposed to 20 minutes or 15 minutes.
Okay.
So I drive over to the Walmart, Marietta Walmart. I go in, I look in the back, nothing. I'm like, damn it. I kind of assume my shoulders, it's the only reason I came in. I'm not getting anything else, I'm gonna walk out empty-handed.
Yeah.
And I walk by the Marvel and DC like Legends kind of display they have there, and I couldn't believe that it was completely restocked with like everything.
Oh my gosh.
And I looked, I'm like, and I do this thing on my phone where I take pictures of what I have. So I was like going through my phone, saying like, "Oh shit, I don't have that. I don't have that. I don't have that. I can't do all of these." Like, if you pick out, these are $18 figures.
Jeez,
if
yeah.
you get 5 of them,
That's $100.
yeah,
Easily
and
with taxes.
I get like 5 of them a week. You know what I'm saying? So I loaded up my cart with stuff I didn't want, I wanted, and then I'm like, shit, it would be irresponsible. Like I probably could afford it, but it would be irresponsible to get all these. So I was like putting some back, and finally I had the entire DC line of Aquaman that just came out, which is Aquaman, Mira, Ocean Master, and Black Manta.
Yeah.
It's an amazing set, you know? I was so happy with it. And then I had a couple other Marvel ones. And as I was walking, I go by the Star Wars part again, and I look up on the top shelf, like behind some shit, there is a display that hasn't been put out yet. I get up there and I open. These kids can't reach there, you know.
Yeah.
I'm an adult, baby. You know, I'm gonna get them.
Yeah, some staff member put them up there.
I grab them, and there's 3 Mimban stormtroopers up there.
Oh my gosh!
And I'm like, I put some stuff away. I bought all 3.
I
bought all 3.
Are there other people like
little
you
armies,
think?
don't you?
There must be, because there's people that go out there. You know, unfortunately, in that kind of community, there's a lot of people that do this for a job.
Yeah.
They go and they buy every single one. They sell it online for twice
On
as
eBay,
much,
yeah.
and people buy it. That's just how it works.
Because
I'm like the guy in the middle.
These are mine.
You're a hunter.
I bought 3 because the way I display them is I'll have one Han Solo, one Luke Skywalker, but when I have a stormtrooper, there's like 3, like in a line, like saluting Vader, you know?
Yeah.
So if I got the Mimban troopers, I'm like, well, I'm not gonna have just one.
Right.
It's troopers. So I got 3.
Yeah.
I was so happy. And I was like, someone had either put it up there or they just, but it was in the system. Like I was able to buy it.
Yeah.
It was a great day. And I had a feeling that, my ancestors must have had when they've claimed to kill, But mine was toys, and it was fantastic.
That's
That's a hell of a story.
Yeah.
I love finding stuff like that.
I know it'd be good or not.
I enjoy that hunt, man.
Aaron was talking about this. I would like to find a way to feature, my collection and like the hunt on the channel somehow. I'm just not really sure how.
Do with board games.
Well, I think you got to do it when there's a cool figure that is being released that you're looking for.
Yeah.
I don't even know about that. Like, there's times that say you went out and you're like, I'm gonna look around today. I go to classic plastic.
Yeah.
Go to that, and you went over to Walmart and you went to wherever, and you come back and you're like, well, here's my little haul. Like, here's what I found today, out hunting around looking. I got this, and this. But I think before that, you need to be like, well, here's what I have already.
Yeah.
And make a 2-hour video.
Yeah.
Featuring everything you already got.
My 2 favorite stores that are local is Classic Plastics over in Parkersburg, and then Big Fun Toy Store in Columbus. And I always go there when I go to the airport or any excuse I have to go there. Pretty much.
You went up there when you were at WaveCon this year.
But
when you go to stare down Arby's.
I went a couple times.
Yeah. You go to stare down Arby's and I'm not coming in today either, boy.
What happens is that these guys, especially those 2 owners, those store owners, they go to like estate sales and they go and they hunt down when unfortunately sometimes collectors die or they run out of money and they need to sell their collection.
I thought that was
and these guys buy an entire collection.
I thought that was gonna be your favorite thing of the week, Eric.
Yeah.
Like, some guy died. And I got a bunch of shit.
Everything. Well, that's how you got your house.
What happens though? I know. What happens though? This is what happens. An entire collection goes on a store floor, and it's like, okay. And sometimes I'm there right when it happens because I spend a decent amount of money. These guys will call me, "Hey, you want some Star Wars shit? I got it." They're
It's like that dealer, man.
They're my dealers. But I go there, and the thing is like, if I don't get what I want right now, this will not be here tomorrow, next week, whenever I can make it here
won't
again.
be there in 3 hours.
So it's like there was a up at Big Fun last time I was there. There was an entire line of the 2003 Clone Wars. 3 3/4 figures, the old Grievous animated Anakin with the marks.
Those look good because they're stylized.
Yeah, they're stylized, but there was an entire line. Not one was missing.
Oh man!
I was like, okay, I'm gonna buy some. I bought my favorites, and then I think we were at WaveCon, or maybe it was. Yeah, it was WaveCon because I kept thinking about it the entire time Jancy was here, that was the following week. So when I went to drop her off, I went back there just praying the rest were there, and they were.
Oh my gosh.
But there's only one, there was only one of these things,
One of each.
And it's packaged, just never been opened.
Yeah.
And I bought the rest. And when I got home and I had the entire line, there's I don't know. For me, as dorky as it is,
I think that's
there's
awesome.
no greater feeling as as a fan than to have a full collection of something like that was sold when I was a sophomore.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And it was like, it's either gas money to go to school and drive, or it's a Star Wars figure. And I kind of got out of Star Wars figures, then.
Yeah.
So anyway,
I never really got into action figures and stuff. So
it would have been like me in high school when I collected Pokemon cards in 5th grade.
Yeah.
But in high school, my senior year, I finally completed my 151.
Sure.
That I was attempting to when I was a kid. When I finally had it, I'm
trying
like,
though for a whole.
I mean, I always wanted to get a Charizard. That was the last one I never had, and I'm like, man, I should get one. But it was the same thing where it's like, well, I need money for gas. I'm doing stuff with socializing with whoever or whatever, you know, doing stuff like I need money for that stuff. I can't afford a $125 card or something, you know.
Yeah.
And then
Like,
someone that was in the band, it's like, hey, my brother has one. He doesn't do Pokemon at all anymore. You want it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I do. And here you go. Like, oh god, yes.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I'll get my Charizard. I put it in. I had the whole original 151. I was so excited, and now I don't know where my whole set is.
Yeah.
Oh.
Man.
I've said, Mom, it's at the house still. She goes, no, it's not. I said, Brittany stole it and took it. She goes, no, I didn't. And I'm like, I don't know where it is.
Yeah.
I've looked through. I have a bunch of boxes in my basement from when like we moved different times and stuff, and I've looked through all of them. I cannot find. I know exactly what kind of. It's in a red, like 3-hole punch type of like keeper,
3-hole
right?
binder.
That says trading card game in like golden letters in a box. I know exactly what it looks like.
Yeah.
But I have no idea where it is.
Yeah.
And in it, I know it goes original 151, then it goes into my trainer cards and stuff, and then it goes into Gen 2. So the next 100. So I found another one that has like the trainer and dark type Pokemon. So it has like Dark Charizard in it and like Blaine's, you know, Arcanine or whatever. It has like that kind of stuff in it.
Yeah.
But I don't know where my originals are.
I'm always so collecting those things were the greatest thing. Did you ever do that, Rick?
Oh yeah, definitely. I still have all mine actually.
Did you get them all?
What kind of hole
You
binder
can have
is
them
it
if
in?
you want.
That's not the same.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'd love to
think
have
I
the
have
set
mine.
again because it would be so cool. Just like here it is, I have it. Are you gonna sell it or do anything? No, I have it and it's here. You know.
That's the thing. Like I just the old studio that we used to do all of our stuff out of. It's just a room full of my stuff. I don't do anything with it. I don't take it out anymore. You know, a lot of it's still packaged. I just go in there and look. I'm just like, but I don't know. It's a great feeling still.
You have to buy a new house.
definitely.
Accommodate those eventually.
Yeah.
But I mean, it was basically gambling for kids. Like open those packs. You know,
It's
those random
exactly
packs.
what people are really pissed off these days about DL. Those boxes
The
you can
loot,
get.
the loot
box.
crate
Loot
type
crates,
things
yeah.
that are like,
Yeah,
It really
it's been
is.
around
And people are like, it's
forever.
gambling for children. I just want to be like, I agree. That kind of sucks. But that's what Pokemon was.
Yeah,
that's
and
what
it
we
felt
did.
so good.
Well,
Pokemon
that's-
and
Yeah.
Yu-Gi-Oh.
it's what Magic is now,
Yeah,
or it's
yeah.
what any of those games where you're buying a boost. It's what baseball cards. You buy a booster pack of baseball cards and you hope you get a really good one
Yeah.
you want. You never know what's in there.
I understand when people are like upset by it or they think it's bad practice or like some games will like actually take away what we would have gotten for $60,
Yeah,
a regular game.
definitely.
And now you had to pay more for that. I get that, but
I mean,
that's
is
such a great feeling when you were a kid about
Games
what
have also
Pokemon-
moved away from the collectible card game. Like it was huge.
Yeah.
Like 95 Magic came out, and then there were all kind of imitators. But now it's a living card game where
Sure.
if you buy an expansion, it gives you every card.
Yeah.
Kind of thing. So, but for me, it's Eric has his figures. I have my board games.
Sure.
And so, like board games will get a print release, and then like if you don't get them in that release and they're not popular enough, they might never be reprinted.
Yeah.
Or it might be like 10 years or whatever. And they tend to be a bit more than action figures
Yeah.
individually. So but there is a big like trading market for board games. Mm-hmm. The problem is it's so expensive to ship them.
Sure.
Because they're so big and they're so heavy.
Yeah.
So what I do is I have 2 Board Game Geek accounts. I have mine with my collection, and then I have a phantom one with a collection of games that I don't own, but are
Okay.
on Amazon Prime.
Yeah.
And what I'll do is I'll buy them off there and have them shipped directly to the guy that I'm trading with, and then he'll send me his game.
Okay.
It's
So
brilliant.
it's
That's
free shipping.
fantastic.
It's for you then. That's amazing.
I know.
That's insane, Rick.
It's so good.
That's so meta. I love it.
I guess it's weird for me. Like I don't have anything like. 'Cause there's a lot of things I love, but like I just if I want it now, I'll do anything I can to get it. So I'll go on Amazon, eBay, or whatever I can to get it then.
And you also like experiences
Yeah.
more than individual things.
Sure.
I think too.
Yeah.
Is part of it.
Pretty much. I mean, like the closest thing that I thought about trying to get into is watches.
Yeah.
Because like there's all kinds of, and I'm always looking at like watch dealers and stuff online. Like I talked to a guy and he's rich as shit actually. He used to be like a drug lord around here actually, but he collects watches. He only has like 7 of them. I'm like, why don't you just buy a bunch? Why don't you just buy this Rolex? He's like, no, my goal is to keep it under a dozen. I just get the ones I want. But if I really want them, like we trade. So there's like all kinds of watch traders all around here, but they'll trade watches and shit.
Yeah.
Huh.
And when I was in Columbus last time I was there, when I met that screenwriter and I was at the McDonald's for that fat tub of shit was shitting everywhere, fucking my world up. I walked into a watch store and that chick worked there, and she said, "Yeah, rich guys come here all the time. They trade. I'm just not rich enough to have any of these kind of watches that worth trading." You know what I mean?
Gotcha.
Like I can afford like the low end watches, which
Sure.
are anything under 5,000, which for me it's like anything under 500. You know what I mean? So it's like the low end, but that's okay.
It also happens with the pinball market, where like
Yeah, those things are expensive as shit, man.
oh yeah.
How do you trade those?
So like, you know, someone will buy one and have it for 5 years or whatever and tire of it and want to trade for a different one because, you know, those things go $1,000 plus, but
Yeah.
some of them, like Medieval Madness or whatever, is like $20,000.
Jeez.
So
The thing I love about the action figures, I mean, it doesn't really affect me because I don't ever plan on selling them, but they go up in value. You know,
Yeah.
the older they are.
The
So do
older they
pinball
are,
machines.
and
Huh?
as
I said, so do pinball machines.
Yeah,
as well.
exactly. Yeah.
Board games also usually do.
As long as you can find someone that wants to buy it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
That's always the thing.
Of course. Yeah, it's nothing to That's why it's great to like. Sometimes you'll find something in Goodwill
Yeah.
that's never
Yeah.
been open or something. And you're like, holy shit, they don't even know.
Yeah.
Like if Classic Plastics and Big Fun Toy Store, they know what they got.
Oh yeah.
You know, but sometimes you find something in I don't know.
It's like trying to find like a retro video game and stuff
Yeah.
where like you go into some place that doesn't know it. It's a
Well, yeah.
garage sale. You buy it for $1, but if you went to buy it at some place that knows,
Yeah.
it'd be like 70 or something.
It's also the great thing about finding it. They call it in the wild,
the
like
wild,
at a
yeah.
retail store because it's $18 regardless. But if you buy it from a toy store that knows
A third
how
party
rare it
that-
is,
yeah.
this is $30. I'm like, okay, well, yeah. But if you can find it out there, then it's a lot better.
Yeah.
it's a cool hobby.
But if no one bought it at $30, they wouldn't sell it for $30.
True.
You just gotta say no. It's
Yeah.
$18.
but there's people out
That's
there that
the
will.
thing.
Yeah.
It's like whenever places are closing. It was the thing that drove me crazy at like Toys R Us. Everyone went to Toys R Us whenever it started closing, from 10 to 30% off. People started buying stuff. And by the time it was like, 20 to 50% off,
Yeah.
so much was gone.
Yeah.
I'm like, guys, half this stuff you can still get cheaper on Amazon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
People are going crazy that it's not going to be here. I better buy it now. Just wait and get the good deal when it hits like 50% off.
Sure.
Yeah. Those
That's-
closing out sales. I mean, the same thing happened to Radio
Sears
Shack.
right now. Sears
Yeah.
is
Sears
closing
right
down
now.
here locally, and I walked in there, and the tools section is empty, and they're at 10 to 40% off, and they don't close till the end of December.
Yeah.
Yep. I know.
And I'm like, geez, guys, like,
You could order it online for less than
yeah,
that.
I'm like, there's not a deal here.
You
What
could
are
get a
even
better
doing?
deal with a coupon and free shipping.
Yeah, why didn't you do this before when they were trying to stay in business?
Right? That's the
if this
thing.
is what you were gonna do.
Yeah.
All right. Well, speaking of closing down, it looks like Iron Fist has been canceled.
Yep.
There's gonna be no
Yeah.
season 3.
Yep. Iron Fist has been canceled.
I don't know what happens at the end of Iron Fist season 2
we
yet.
are currently 3 episodes away from finishing up season 2. So we don't know how it ends or stuff. I asked some people were upset, being like, "Well, what the hell? You got to season 2, and now I want to see more." You know,
Yeah.
definitely been an improvement on season 1.
Very much so.
Maybe they can tie it in. As long as they're still going to do other
Yeah.
Marvel Netflix shows like Daredevil and Defenders, maybe they can tie it into
It's
things
exactly
that are
what they're
happening
doing.
there.
They said that while the show is canceled, Danny Rand will appear in other Iron Fist shows or Netflix Marvel shows, which. Disney has her own streaming service coming up. It's not impossible to think that if Netflix cancels it, Disney might pick it up
That's
and
true.
put it somewhere else.
I
That's
guess.
what you were telling me.
Yeah, but there's nothing stopping them from doing a Heroes for Hire season.
Yeah.
Or a Daughters of the Dragon season,
Yeah.
So
It's possible. They cancel Iron Fist to work on Heroes for Hire, and they have Luke Cage and Iron Fist.
but I mean,
in there or something.
Netflix is as much as I thought that season 2 has been absolute improvement,
Oh,
if
yeah,
the
it's so
numbers
good.
aren't there, that doesn't make any sense to do it.
So, I wonder if season 1 hurt it too much
sure it did.
that not enough people wanted to come back and see it. But
Yeah.
it's such a good series.
But
I know a lot of people who didn't finish season 1 and they don't want to start season 2 without finishing season 1.
Yeah. They don't want to do
So
one.
that's holding a lot of people back.
Yeah.
So
1 was rough.
I think that
Iron
hurt
Fist
them a
season
lot.
I
one.
never watched, but I thought the trailer looked like the coolest fucking thing in the world.
Yeah,
It was a great trailer.
I mean, Iron Fist season 1 though is the roughest of all of the Netflix Marvel series. So it's, I understand, but it got better.
Well, people say thank God for Iron Fist season 1 because it's what finally got rid of Scott Buck, who was a producer of a lot of things from Marvel Television.
Didn't he do Inhumans?
He did Inhumans. He was, people laid a lot of problems at his feet, and thank God they eventually got rid of him.
See, that's the thing is that like some series, like you can't have your first season be so weak like that. Like people had issues with seasons of Arrow, but they had such a strong beginning that some people went past it to give it another chance on the 5th season.
I can do it. I'm
to
sure.
see how it was. So I mean, I wish maybe
It's like me in wrestling. Like every year they'll have like a strong WrestleMania. I'm like, all right, I'm back in, baby.
Yeah.
In a few more months, I'm like, God damn it.
why are they doing
God
this to me?
damn it. God damn it.
Yeah.
They said like, don't worry about Iron Fist. He is the immortal Iron Fist after all. He'll be appearing in other stuff. So they'll keep that. I mean, I've really been enjoying Colleen this season, so I want to make
very
sure
much
she,
so.
But like, Misty, primarily a Luke Cage character, very heavily featured in another show. So I'm not really worried about it. It's just that
they've done that with other characters that I thought, oh, this is a Daredevil character that ended up being in every season of everything. You know what I mean? So it's like,
Anyway, that's just what I've heard recently about it. I'm sure that there's more information out there. I just gotta be careful about what I see and don't see.
Yeah, definitely.
yeah, we can't usually look into things too much like that.
Usually those kind of things is like Billy will send me a message about it, and I'm like, okay, all right, I can read that.
Yeah, that's who I heard it from
Because
originally.
he knows not to send and this is
Overt
why it ruins
spoilers.
the season 2 finale, Yeah. So.
All right. Well, Shane getting back here, we have a little thing that we want to react to.
Oh, and by the way, thank you, Toyoas,
Oh, thank you.
for the treat stream.
So I would say go ahead and hit it now.
Okay.
That way it adds it in, and then we can talk about what it is and go into it.
I saw the email as soon as I put out the announcement video.
I think so.
Seems to have worked.
Okay.
All right, so guys, there's actually a new thing on Twitch with bounties, and we actually got one that was offered to us that sounded really cool and seems to fit what we do. We're going to be basically reacting and discussing the new Rise of the Ninja Turtles trailer.
Oh,
That
cool.
is, I think it might be an extra thing for this particular.
Just for Twitch?
I think I'm not sure. I haven't seen a new trailer drop recently. Have you, Shane?
No, because I've been paying attention to it.
So
Now, Rise of the Ninja Turtles is the new cartoon?
this is the new cartoon coming out on Nickelodeon.
I'm gonna give any Ninja Turtle a chance, but and I hear a lot of buzz that this show is actually great,
There you go.
but it's hard for me to accept. I mean, we're coming off the best iteration of the Ninja Turtles.
Oh, the last Nickelodeon version. I haven't gotten to watch it all, but everything I saw was
unbelievable.
amazing.
It's unbelievable.
And there's one little arc that was some of the best Ninja Turtle I've ever seen.
It's unbelievable. So I don't know, but I hear this is amazing. So I make myself watch it.
Well, let's take a look at the trailer.
Okay.
Nickelodeon. It was Nickelodeon, right?
And
Yeah.
Turtles.
here we go.
And the new comic, the IDW comics are also
Okay.
equally amazing. But
Oh, yeah!
Gee,
He's huge.
Puppet? Oh man, I am so fired.
that's April.
Kitchen.
You're gonna go take a bath for the turtle date. Hey, and don't scream!
I don't like his voice.
Has a very
How could you lose Cuddles, April?
Cuddles.
Cuddles.
is it a fish? Cuttlefish?
Hey, I know you from work. Not funny, Raph. That is the worst Mrs. Cuddles impression I have ever heard. Hey, there you are.
Oh, Jesus.
What is this?
What is happening?
Oh, it's getting big.
Which project to work
Donnie?
on? A self-cleaning toothpick? Or the titanium bust of myself?
I'd work on that
That'd
one.
be Aaron.
That would be Aaron.
All right, I'm Donnie. Sorry.
Oh dear me, gasp, it is Mrs. Cuddles. Nice try, Raph, come on out.
that voice sounds okay.
Ralphie?
It's not
I
bad.
think I'm okay with Donnie's voice.
It's an evil bunny.
Oh my banana pancakes! Huh, I don't know which is crazier, a talking puppet or Raph actually being right about something.
You're cool.
It's like Aaron as well.
Now give me a scream.
A scream, but you're so cute. Why would
Oh, his toothpick. Oh, damn.
Oh, jeez.
Holy shit! It's titanium bust.
It keeps getting bigger.
Oh, every
beer.
time he screams.
Episodes of Rise of the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles.
Okay.
Saturday mornings at 9:30, 8:30 Central on Nickelodeon.
Well, cool.
All right.
That's interesting.
Well,
I haven't seen too much of this, so this is the first time of me really being able to see, hearing voices, seeing the animation style and stuff like that. So like, the animation style seems okay. I'm fairly partial to like the last iteration that we had of the Turtles, which I thought the animation for it was really good. I thought the voices fit pretty well, even considering that they switched out Leo like 3 times or something throughout the series.
Wow.
Twice, I thought.
Is it twice?
Jason Biggs, and then they changed it to
Seth Green was it for a while,
Jason Biggs, and they switched it to Seth Green.
and I think there was one more.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I didn't watch the last season actually.
Yeah, I think
They switched it twice, so they had an original voice actor,
Jason
then they
Biggs
switched it to a guy,
went on
and then
this
switched it
ran on
again.
Twitter. I think that had something to do with it.
Yeah, it might have been, but I mean, we only heard what 3 voices here total: April, Raph, and Donnie. I don't think we heard the other ones.
Animal.
Yeah, the
And-
stuffed animal. It's weird how big Raph is, though. Like he
Yeah.
looked huge.
It's like he's a snapping turtle.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
He
Yeah.
looked like he had a different shell.
I think I've heard from
Which is
Shane.
a cool idea.
Yeah, I think Shane was saying that like they're all different types of turtles, right? In this version,
In this version,
like
Are
there's
they
like
not-
that's not the original story.
Are they
a
not
box
brothers?
turtle and a snapping turtle.
They're supposed to be brothers.
I mean,
well, they were raised together.
it could be brothers in the sense of if you
Brothers
have
from another mother.
you have
brothers.
like if there's an adopted brother, like
Sometimes
he's your
they're brothers,
brother.
sometimes they're not. But in
So-
the last version, they were brothers, and in the comic book, they were brothers in a previous life. They were humans. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I mean, I'm sure it's gonna be good. It's been a lot of buzz. I guess they've already ordered a second season because they're so impressed with it.
Huh.
Yeah.
Might not be my turtles.
I've heard good things, but I think the differences are going to be weird, and it may be very similar to how I felt about Venom. It may be the more I separate myself from the lore that I feel is like this is the lore, the more I'll enjoy the movie itself.
Yeah.
But maybe
I
until
hardly know anything about turtles and stuff.
yeah.
But
So
I
like
think I would enjoy
if
that.
Calvin doesn't know that much about turtles, he doesn't have that holding him
Sure.
back to where he's like, well, this doesn't seem right.
Same way with Venom.
You know?
I think I enjoyed it more
This is
than you two.
primarily always about capturing a new generation, a new audience. So
Yeah.
they're not going to have that either.
Yeah. So what
Yeah.
will new?
They barely took a break. Like there was 5 seasons. The other stuff was the greatest stuff ever. And then like a year later, they're doing this.
Yeah,
Just-
I'm really curious. Like, what will like my kids think? Because I have them named after the turtles.
Yeah.
And
You want to show them that
Leon-
on Hulu now.
Wait, I thought it was Leon S. Kennedy.
well,
That's what you told me.
I was gonna name him.
when we had him.
I was gonna name him Leon based on Leon S. Kennedy, and then Shane had Liana like a week or 2 earlier.
Yeah,
and I was
I
like,
remember
fuck,
that.
Yeah.
fuck me up. I'm going with Leonardo, and his name we call him Leon. So
We were gonna name our first kid Leona though if it was a girl. It was a long time coming. I always never loved that name.
But you didn't.
So yeah, you didn't name Malachi Liana. Why didn't you do that? But no, so like I have Leonardo and Colson Raphael, and Leon's favorite color is blue, and Colson's favorite color is red. You know, they're very much about like those. Colson has a bit more of an attitude.
They're really on the theme.
Yeah, they match really well.
Maybe you're partial. You're raising them.
I may be.
a certain way.
I'm trying to get Kanan's favorite color to be purple.
He brainwashed
Like
them.
every time they see red, you give them candy.
I was thinking darker.
Oh.
Where like there were 2 toys, one red and one blue. Like tase them if they picked up the wrong one.
Jeez, Rick. But no, I'm interested on like from their point of view, what would they think of this? You know, like whenever it says every Saturday morning, so it's cool they have Saturday morning cartoon things kind of
And
going there.
I think
but
it was like an hour-long slot, right? It's like
No,
8:30 to 9:30.
No, it's 9:30 Eastern, 8:30 like Central.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So it was just what times it starts.
Yeah.
Yeah, Calvin missed television as a kid where they'd
Yeah.
always have 2 times.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
But they would always say that. Yeah.
yeah, or sometimes they'd be
Had
like,
a dash.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not as invested, especially with the last series going into this one. Seems to me very familiar to what happened to Teen Titans, where there was Teen Titans and then there was Teen Titans Go.
Yeah.
They changed it up, kind of made it a little more kid friendly, but people really like Teen Titans Go too. Sure. I heard the movie was very, very enjoyable for all DC fans.
yeah.
You know,
Well, I heard of a thing that they did that no wonder they liked it, but
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that. But when a lot of people switch to Teen Titans Go, like it just the way they did it, the animation, I didn't like as much at all.
Sure.
I enjoyed the original Teen Titans had much more of a Young Justice style animation.
Yeah.
Whereas Teen Titans Go switched to more of a Gravity Falls, I guess, kind of animation or something
Sure.
more in that sense. So it just
I always think of like Fairly Odd Parents.
maybe something more like that. You know,
This
it just
reminded me of Scooby-Doo.
it felt weird.
Well, what I don't like, what I've heard about this show, and I think is confirmed, is that Raph is a leader. But that could just be how it is now, and Leonardo shifts into that role.
Yeah, that's true. We don't know
like-
the route they're taking with the story.
Yeah, it just, I don't know. I mean, it'd be weird for him to be that leader, for him to look like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
It might be, it just, I don't know. It's a weird look for a leader.
I think it's funny though that they have him as a snapping turtle being Raphael with like the attitude. He like snaps at you
Yeah.
much easier than the other ones do. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's kind of neat.
The weirdest one for me, of like one show to the other, was the original Sonic the Hedgehog cartoon and then Sonic Underground. Because for a while they both aired like during the same time.
Yeah.
Not like same time
You sure it
slot.
wasn't like reruns of one
No,
or the other?
No. And like they had the same voice actor, Jaleel White, as
Yeah,
Sonic and
Jaleel
things,
White.
but they were different shows and they had like different stories and things. It was so weird.
Wow.
Sonic Underground was amazing. The
You know,
first
they ma-
one's kind of okay.
You know, they're making a Sonic movie,
Yeah.
and it's going to be voiced by John Raffio from Parks and Rec. Remember John
Really?
Raffio from Parks and Rec?
No.
They always say he's the guy that looks like Steve from Stranger Things.
Oh
Anyway,
yeah, the
he's-
actor.
yeah.
I was trying to. Yeah.
Yeah, John Raffio's his name is his character. I don't remember the actor's name, but he's going to be playing Sonic's voice.
Gotcha.
Is he like puffy hair?
Yeah, puffy hair.
He's
Is he in the Step Brothers?
Aziz-
Is the guy like the brother with the abs?
no Aziz Ansari's business partner.
Yeah. It's just this guy. He's kind of a side character, but anytime he shows up, it's always really, really, really funny. But yeah, he's playing Sonic's voice, which is kind of cool.
Very cool.
Okay.
What's the best
Well-
side character in any TV show?
Creed.
Short round.
Who?
Short round.
I don't know who that is.
That's Indiana Jones.
Yeah, the
Movie. TV show?
TV show.
Oh,
TV show, yeah.
Creed's pretty good. I like Creed.
Creed is unbelievable.
I
Glad to
loved
be there.
Rush from the Mega Man cartoon, but I was partial because he was so amazing in the games.
Yeah.
Mary Jane Watson from animated Spider-Man 90s.
I think she's a side character.
She wasn't the main character, that's for damn sure.
that's true.
This main character is Spider-Man. Everyone else was a side character.
That one guy from the comic book men.
Newman
Newman.
from Seinfeld.
Newman. He might be the best side character of all time, I have to say.
So, all right. Well, that was the Rise of the Ninja Turtles like trailer. Some general thoughts that we had of that. Thank you guys for checking it out, and thank you for Nickelodeon for the bounty and Twitch for the bounty and everything.
Thank you.
So really good.
Good opportunity. Thank you.
Glad we could check that out. So there we go. Now we took care of the bounty. I really wanted to try out bounties.
Okay.
They just started that newer guys, so we'll watch for some new ones and stuff and see what they are. But they're gonna be. That was the first time I've seen one that's like a reaction-y kind of style thing. I was like, that fits in perfect what we do.
It's also something like turtle. Like I know turtles.
Yeah, exactly. I know turtles too. So I was like, yeah, let's try this out. So that's our first bounty ever trying. Thank you guys for chilling with us and checking it out with us. There may be some new ones coming out of games or other things.
Sure.
We might hit those up later as well.
No, the best side character is Salem the cat from Sabrina the Teenage Witch.
Seems like a main character. I thought side characters like.
Well,
I don't know.
I don't know what the day is, the 18th?
Yeah.
I think the new Sabrina show is already aired on Netflix.
Has it?
It's
saw
much.
the trailer.
Isn't that one much
It
darker?
is so much darker.
Oh, it's like, but it's supposed to be more like the comic, like extremely
Yeah.
dark, and I've heard it was great though.
Yeah, it looks.
Is that,
it's
is that
cool,
on
but
Netflix?
It's not what I grew up with.
Sure.
What are
It just-
they-
Yeah, it just.
Yeah, it's
I gotta
on
look
Netflix.
at something
Is
completely
it? I
different.
was trying to think where they were airing it.
Because my daughter, who's 5, is watching Sabrina, and she loves it. She loves Mr. Kraft, who's Martin Mull. He's the principal. She like, you know, kids want to rewatch episodes over and over again or whatever, but like she doesn't want season 1 because he's not in it. And it's such a weird character for her to fall in love with because he's Martin Mull, you know.
I don't know
Did
who
you watch
Five.
Boy Meets World?
Who's Martin Mull?
He's Colonel Mustard from Clue.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Still haven't seen that. Did you watch Boy Meets World growing up, Rick?
I wasn't my favorite, but I did watch it.
Dude, I love that.
I
TGI
love
Friday had Sabrina, had Boy Meets World, and what else did it have?
I don't know.
TGI Friday, was that Disney?
I just realized I'm
It was like CBS.
chewing into the mic.
CBS? I don't know.
That lineup, dude.
I don't remember.
It had Full House.
Yeah,
It had Family Matters. Dinosaurs.
Dude, that's like 10 years. You gotta go forward 10 years or something.
No, that's it.
Yeah, I'm looking right here, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's
Family Matters, Boy Meets World, Dinosaurs,
Full House.
Full House.
You realize how
Sabrina,
old that show you like is.
And what's that one? What are those?
Perfect Strangers, which I don't remember.
Oh, Step by Step. Yeah, Step by Step was
Step
on
by
it.
Step
Yeah.
was
The
the
sisters,
shit.
yeah.
I remember that being there. Oh, Sister?
I don't see it in this, but it could have been.
Step by Step was the shit.
Does it say
dude. That's
Perfect-
on Hulu now. Rick.
Strangers.
Perfect Strangers. I don't
I
know
think
that.
Step by Step's on Hulu now.
Oh, really?
I love that show.
Yeah, but I
Brotherly Love.
remember Brotherly Love. That was a Disney show, though. That's why I was asking what your TGIF
Brotherly Love
was.
was the shit.
Because TGIF, like, I think Disney had something similar, but Brotherly Love I thought was on that, wasn't it? Mm-hmm. Because I thought the brothers there were that. Yeah, ABC's TGIF. There you go. See?
Yeah, baby.
Dinosaurs has one of the most
Darkest
depressing
endings.
endings you ever see.
Yeah.
Yeah, I probably.
That Alf is
but-
pretty dark.
Yep. Which they're bringing Alf back.
Really?
They're doing, it's going to be the same Alf who's been stuck in like Area 51 for like
Yeah, because like
years.
the government came and took him away.
Yeah.
Really?
But
Yeah.
same
Yeah, at the end of
puppies.
that.
It's that also is a very sad ending of like they
It
just
is.
took him away.
But now he's coming back, you know. But
Same family?
I think it's like the next generation family. But he's coming back, same puppet, same voice actor, all that stuff.
He ate cats. I loved him.
He did eat cats.
Shit.
He's awesome.
Alien Life Force.
Yes.
I had an Alf like toy. It was
I
really
had
good.
one that I inherited from my uncles.
Yeah.
I had a book, and I remember watching the show when I was real little.
And his mouth was like cut out because he was like a puppet, right? And his mouth was cut out, and so I would use him, and he'd eat like the Star Wars figures,
he'd
you know?
eat things.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
He was always like a big
form?
monster. Whenever I was playing, the Transformers had to fight him. It's great.
Isn't it alien life form?
I thought it was Alien Life Force is what they.
I don't know. I've never
it
seen
out.
the show, but
Yeah.
I thought I saw it on like,
Alien
Facebook.
life form.
Okay. I'm wrong. I mean,
really
it's
wanna
a
watch-
long time ago.
Yeah, like I said, I've never seen it.
Yeah.
So I
It
don't.
makes sense.
Yeah.
We got some cool memes this week I want to show off.
Oh, we got some.
But
All
first
right.
of all, in the live podcast suggestion on Discord, so if you ever want something talked about on the podcast, put it there, ask questions.
Like this.
Like this. And this made me doubt. Like, there are a few things in this world I trust implicitly. The Guinness Book of World Records was one of those things.
Yeah.
But this has ruined it for me.
Okay.
Because this says
Uh-oh.
Jeff something started a board game collection 11 years ago. Now owns
spies.
1,531 of them, setting the new world record. I personally know people who have more board games than that. So I
But
know that that's not the
Have
world's
they
largest.
contacted?
But maybe they haven't contacted
like,
saying.
it's your responsibility to contact
Yeah.
them. So.
They can't.
See, I imagine that there was like this detective force that went out in the world.
Like, what do you think? They're just like monitoring everybody. How many games you got?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
got a lot?
No.
They're
How
I'm
would
working with the
how do they
government,
know?
like, tracking your debit card.
It's also like if they have a guy who like I have the most paddle ball hits with this, you know, that rubber band ball thing.
Yeah.
I've got 1 million hits, and you just got it sometime in your life.
Sure.
Like they don't. You have to come in and be in
Yeah.
an arena, and you do it there.
Well, I figured that.
So, like,
but
you
I
would have
figured
to
they had
come in-
people out on the street. Like,
No.
Do you think they have like a Guinness SWAT team that comes
Yeah.
into your house and like, how many board games you have?
well, I
Get on the
figured
damn dog up! They shoot your
I
dog.
figured it'd be like a Ohio Guinness chapter. So like
Yeah.
they have like
Exactly.
like the Ohio chapter of Guinness.
It's like old men with pipes, you know.
Yeah.
You know, like oh,
I figured, you know,
exquisite.
you would have a kid, right, and he'd do it or whatever, and like kids would start talking about it, and word would eventually get to them, and they'd send like an undercover agent at first to make sure it was worth
No,
validating.
you have to like whenever it's like a feat like that, you have to have a Guinness representative there keeping track.
observe it. Yeah.
So now,
you
Rick,
know.
you know you have to get 1,532 games to get in the Guinness Book of World Records.
Hey man, I think
I've got a bit to go.
Mailbag can make it happen. We definitely do the Candyland thing.
Do you know how many board
That's
games you
pretty,
have now?
Dude, I'm not kidding. I think we can do it. I think we can get you.
Well, see,
in the
is that a
Guinness Book.
category? Is that how that works, or what?
You can
I
make
can
up
tell
a
you right
category.
now.
Like, there's people that like just make up like, you know, my New Year's resolution is to be on the Guinness Book. They'll just go find something that hasn't been done before.
what can we do?
Candyland, Rick. Yeah.
I'm not gonna. You
How
think
many,
so?
how many
think it'd
porgs
be the
do we
best.
have?
Most videos on a YouTube channel.
Longest Smash Brothers session.
Now we can-
No, that's got to be like weeks.
We could do that.
I think we've done that. It's just never been verified.
Yeah, we're gonna be doing that in December.
True.
All right. Well, I export this.
What about-
I mean, pork pops maybe. I can't imagine people have
Pops.
more. I mean, pops probably not. There's a lot of pops collectors.
We're in the
Porg.
top 1%.
We-
but
we are definitely in the top 1%.
Out of that top 1%, there's people who have much more than us. I'm sure.
However, how does it work? Can a company or a group of people hold a record, or is it individual?
Yeah, because
to
like
be an
Funko
individual.
probably has the most pork pops,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, that's true.
know what I'm
I
saying?
currently have 237, including expansions.
Sure.
Okay, so
Board
you
games.
aren't as impressive as
No,
I
no,
thought,
no,
Rick.
no.
You have let me down.
I'm sorry.
You have like 1,300 more to go.
I know. Well, I didn't say I was in contention. I said I knew people who have
Do you
more
think
than
he's
that.
played all those games?
Him? I mean, looking at that picture, they're all like
'Cause you played all your
Candyland
games, right?
and
Have you played all your games?
yes.
Rick, I'm gonna buy you some of the cheapest board games that are board games to help
Well,
filter in
add
your
those numbers.
Hey man, your collection up here is a whole Candyland shelf.
That's true.
Yeah.
So like, you know, my family knows I like board games.
Sure.
but they also don't understand
Board games.
So like they'll go to Goodwill or whatever and like, oh, you know, I found all these board games for you, and they'll give me like, you know, Scrabble, or stuff like that, you know, which is great and nice, but also goes straight in the trash, obviously.
It's like whenever you tell like your grandma, like when you were a kid and you tell your grandma like, I love video games, like, oh, okay, and they get you those like handheld, like the Yahtzee soccer game, you know, like here's
the shit's like $20 at the store,
and you like as a kid you're like, Thanks, Grandma. It's really nice. And you play it there, and it's just like two sprites moving back and forth. You're like, this is great. And you never touch it ever again.
Yeah. I remember I had a group of those for like long trips, and we would switch. Like the one was a Little Mermaid. Yeah. One I think might have been maybe like Aladdin or something.
I had Ninja Turtles.
Like, and it was just like you would see their outline in black, but then they'd get dark when they were in that section. So you'd have like the Little Mermaid. And she had to go up and catch this, and then go down and catch this. And that's all it was. And just where she was lit up.
And
was,
she actually wanted the sunlight, like so you can see it.
Yeah, it was like solar power too, wasn't it? A lot of them were like solar power with a little solar thing.
I also had it was one from a long time ago, but it was a football game.
Yeah.
That was just little red lights.
Yeah.
And you could play it and throw the little ball, and the ball was a smaller red light than the players were. You could also play two players and run like ideas like together, like go. And you go and you throw it to them, they catch it, and they run it all the way.
Yeah. The only version of that kind of game I actually ever played and liked was Yahtzee.
Yeah.
Yahtzee.
Sure. Good.
Yahtzee.
Ding, 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 ding.
Yeah,
we had we had one of those that was a Tetris game.
Yeah,
that was really fun.
The best one I ever had, I had a Walkman style like tape player thing, right? That had a front face that had a game thing on it. I had like 5 cartridge things that I could put into it and play different games on it. It was so cool.
Really?
And then listen to music and stuff?
Yeah, I could listen to tape player, and I had like 5 of these little games I'd put in there, and I'd play these little games. I can't remember what the games were now, but when I was younger, it was at a family reunion. I set it down on the bench I was at because we were playing like ball or something, and then we all left, and I left it sitting there, and we went back to go get it, and it was already gone.
You had bad luck with people stealing your video games.
Never got it.
You have your PS2 in the back of your dad's truck. Someone stole it.
Back of my truck.
Back of your
That's
truck.
my dad's fault. Like we stopped to get food.
Was that my PS2?
No, it was my PS2. It was my friend Matt's Xbox, because I had that playing KOTOR. But we had it in the back of the truck. We had all our stuff in the back of the truck, like in a thing, like wrapped up and whatnot. And
only yours got stolen.
Well, my bag of stuff got stolen, but my clothes and everything and toiletries are fine. Where my dad's bag of stuff was fine, but his clothes got stolen. It's like they grabbed the first bag they could reach into on each one and just took it.
What a jackpot to pick up that bag and it's
dude, it had my PS2, which had my Guitar Hero stuff, had my Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2 stuff. I still haven't beaten Kingdom Hearts 2 to this day. Because it had an Xbox in it with KOTOR in it, because I was trying to play through and I wanted to beat that. This is when I was traveling all the time doing pipeline work, and eventually I just bought new stuff, and I bought like an Xbox 360 and stuff like that too, but I felt bad for that. But no, my dad stopped at Bob Evans and parked around back. And I was like, you sure this stuff's gonna be fine? He's like, yeah, it'll be fine. And we went inside and ate, and when we came back, stuff was missing.
All these senior
and not only that,
all these senior citizens go in there.
We stopped because my dad's been traveling before, right? We were in Toledo, which was where my family was from.
Yeah.
Like my mom lived here, my grandma lived here, my grandma lives there now.
In Wyoming or some shit.
No, this was in Toledo.
Okay.
And my mom's like, you know better than to leave stuff in Toledo.
It's like the Lowell.
Yeah.
Northern Ohio.
Lowell of Ohio. It's what it is. But no, it was just.
I think Lowell.
I was so sad. My dad had to buy new clothes, but I lost all my electronic stuff I had in there. That was like the whole thing. That was like my bag of toys, and then the stuff I just had to have for day-to-day life.
It's like your life.
Yeah. So I lost all my toys. Someone stole my toys.
I just keep thinking of like, it's like the Lowell of Ohio, and I was like, yeah. There's like, I thought Lowell was the Lowell of Ohio. I don't even count it.
All right, well, here's
I got a kayak.
some of the memes. We'll start with this one. So I took a picture for our Last of Us stream, which we might be finishing next week, so be sure to check that.
Yeah, it's
Tuesday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time.
It's getting close.
Fully endorsed Candyland Adventure by Rick Martin.
Propaganda.
That's a picture I took.
Propaganda.
There's Calvin back there.
Yep.
What's going
Like
on?
a ghost.
And then, so this is from Cooking with Blind Wave, where Eric has a knife and I come in to cut the cheese.
Oh, we're wearing outfits.
We're wearing armor.
Farted?
All right.
And I have a sword, and obviously we're at an Arby's in Columbus.
Arby's.
Yep.
Nice.
I do those jokes for you.
I know.
And
In
Candyland.
Candyland.
That's good. I like that
You
one.
we're gonna do some damage, I guess.
Those vests are good.
NormieCon, yeah, yes. Is that an actual banner they had?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
Really?
Is that all of them as pops?
Yeah.
Yep.
There's a lot of normies.
Crusader did those pops.
Yeah, he
I did not realize how many normies there
Crusader
were.
looks like the
a lot.
ones in the middle on the right side.
I mean, they're not. It's not like they have them in every single video. They like do like 4 in this one, some in this one, some in this one. You know, kind of like that. Every once in a while, there's like all of them in there, but there's a lot of normies.
There's a lot of normies.
Yeah.
Blind Wave YouTube. So Blind Wave only using 10 minutes of footage. YouTube copyright.
That's funny.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
That's good.
And then this one
Our
is,
Discord server's always memeing things up.
Yeah, dude, we love when you
I
guys
love
do
it.
that.
is a different theme.
I showed you.
It's supposed to be a GIF.
Oh, good
There we go.
lord.
He's like,
Look at that face. What were you watching?
I don't know.
Is that The Walking
They probably
Dead?
do another
Yeah, it's
meme
gotta
of
be
me right
Walking
now
Dead.
watching that.
That one was.
you're like biting your lip.
Like,
and
send
shit.
that to me right
What
now
are
on
you
Discord.
watching?
Okay, I'll send it to you.
I don't know.
It's
It's
green.
It's green and yellow. It's got to be Walking Dead.
Yeah.
Green behind him.
Because the only other thing we do with that is Iron Fist, and he's not in it.
maybe.
I would say look at what clothes he's wearing, but he's wearing that same.
I know.
fucking-
He's wearing it now.
He's worn it for 2 weeks. I don't
I
know.
wear a different
Well,
shirt.
I wear it
every video.
underneath, but I throw on the same hoodie or whatever.
yeah.
It's
I know
always
what
funny
you
because I wear a different shirt in every video. Shane
I do
wears the
have the
same
same
shirt all
pants.
week.
Maybe it was episode 1 with the wagon
Maybe.
on the floor.
I don't know. Or Rosita shows up.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Or that. Yeah.
No, because I go, damn, remember?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, if anyone has any questions in chat, be sure to hit us up. And we didn't mention it, but Last of Us has been fun. It's been
Yeah.
sad.
What do you think of
And
the
it
journey?
only gets
I know
more
you can't
sad.
spoil it for everybody, but
I mean, it started out obviously super dark.
yeah.
And then it got lighter for a long time, and like there's a lot of comedic stuff between Ellie and Joel, you know.
Yeah.
And now it's starting to get darker again, and I'm like, well, it's probably getting towards the end, and it's going to get even more dark than it was at the beginning,
Yeah.
which was dark as shit.
Yeah.
So I'm depressed. I don't want to play it, but it's also fun to
Yeah.
play, you know.
But like as a video game historian, it's weird. Like I guess like anthropologist, like you can
Sure.
trace back things. Like can you take these games like God of War and other modern games and trace them
Definitely.
back now to
Oh,
this
yeah.
game?
I
Or
can
just
definitely.
Naughty Dog, like what they do in game development and game design. You can trace a lot of these games now back to those games in terms of how they were influenced.
Yeah, I can see like it definitely had a huge impact on storytelling in
Yeah.
games.
Oh, for sure. Like Gears of War, like nailed like a console cover-based
Shooter.
gameplay for third-person shooters, and Uncharted 2, its cover-based gameplay was much better.
Yeah.
As a result of Gears of War, and now Gears of War 4, which I played and beat and loved it. It's very Uncharted, Last of Us-esque in terms of like, you know, you're these Gears. It was like a bro macho game, but now it's more of a human game where you're walking around in between your fights and you're talking, and it's a really casual and enjoyable conversation. It's definitely a Naughty Dog thing.
Yeah.
So it's weird as like a video game historian to trace it back to like Game Zero kind of thing, you know?
Yeah.
Definitely.
But I love it, yeah. Because you're telling me that you would have enjoyed it more if you would have played it 6 years ago when it came out.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah, it was groundbreaking.
Because I mean, it was so influential. Like it's been done so many times
Yeah.
since then.
Yeah.
But like, yeah,
it
playing
still does
then,
it well though.
It still does it, you know, up there with the games that are doing it today.
Yeah.
Definitely, which
Yeah.
is impressive.
I love the idea that I love that they brought in gaming. It's like you're playing the game, the story is unfolding, and you're learning things while you're playing the game because they brought in that like
was a good
let's
way to
have a
have
conversation while we're doing this rather than having a video or having you sit and read text or having that. You're walking and doing your stuff, and your guys are talking, giving you more story
Like in
and
place
more.
of cutscenes.
Yeah.
Well, and
more
that's a
information.
testament to what's his name who does Nathan's voice?
Nolan North.
Well, Nolan North, he would just improv bullshit, and they kept recording it,
Yeah.
and they decided to just throw it in there.
I'm not sure.
And it became something that, like, well, this is like our favorite stuff. Is like, what's interesting is how Nolan North would just do what like Robin Williams did. He would just rant,
Right.
and they would take that and they put it on the genie, and they said, whatever he does, put it on the genie. So they did this with this game, and now it became a thing, and now other games are doing it. It's enjoyable as hell.
I'm not sure which one came out first. Well, I guess I know which one came out first, but the first one I remember doing was BioShock.
Yeah.
And I went back and I played System Shock, and it had done it, and it was in the early
That's
90s.
what you always
and
told
things.
me to play System Shock, and I like BioShock.
That's
So
one that's
good.
And that's
been on
Kevin
my
Lee Line
list.
too, right?
System Shock 1 and 2.
They're both Kev Levine, right?
Yeah,
That's been on my
so
list
well.
because of Scream Stream stuff. It's supposed to be a good Stream type of game,
definitely.
but I just don't know. It feels
One of the
it's a
best
very
villains.
dated game now. I feel like, right? Because it's
It is.
It was in that kind of era of like realistic,
Deus
but
Ex.
now it doesn't look as realistic anymore.
Yes, I mean there are like fan HD like
Upgrades.
patches, you know, but it's about like the atmosphere and the villain and the sound design is really what pushes it over, and I think it still holds up. Like having those 90s graphics won't take you out of the experience, I don't think.
Okay.
Okay.
I had a thing that I heard about the other day on the radio or somewhere. I forget what it was. Apparently, this goes along with us. We were talking about trick or treat earlier today, about when we're going to have trick or treat around
Yeah.
Marietta and whatnot. In Virginia, they're setting up a law so that trick or treating, you have to be 12 and under. If you're over 12 years old, it is illegal to go trick or treating, at least in some parts of Virginia. And
Virginia
can result in a $25 to $100 fine
What?
and up to 6 months in jail.
Under
What?
Under
And
how
I don't know
For
how.
a 13-year-old?
I don't know how they figure that
Yeah.
for being a minor,
Yeah.
but somehow they're making it illegal. And I don't know who goes to jail. I don't know if it's the parents that go
Would it
to
be the
jail.
parent?
I don't know if a 14-year-old kid going to jail. I don't know what it is.
Okay.
But
13. What grade are you in?
13 and under or 14 and under?
12 and under is okay.
Yeah.
If
So
you're over
13.
12, you go to jail. not that you go to jail, but
But it's a possible sentence.
yeah.
What about all
So,
these sixth graders?
like 7th grade?
7th or 8th grade.
7th or 8th grade,
And
you
let
can
the kids.
you can go to jail for up to 6 months
Yeah.
and get a $25 to $100
You know what that
fine.
what
is?
if all these seventh graders, like, as a
Yeah.
group of friends, want to go trick or treating? Some are 12, some are 13.
You know what that
guess they
is?
can't.
This is a bunch of just people. They don't have to worry about wolves coming in, taking kids.
Yeah.
You know, like they used to. Like we have nothing better to do. But no, we gotta stop these 13-year-olds
Yeah.
taking candy that we're freely giving out.
We need an apocalypse. Like, to just put us
Life
back.
is really easy.
The
in
thing
that
I was hearing,
world,
like people
you
were
know?
being like, how old's too old to go trick or treating? You know, how
Yeah.
old can you be and still go trick or treating?
Who cares?
I mean,
And then they're like, well, Virginia decided it's 12. You know?
I mean, that was the age that I stopped going and started like scaring people and handing
Yeah.
out candy and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, I can understand you growing out of it, but if you want to do it, just do it. Why can't people just, when we have a parade, yeah, they throw candy at kids, but it's not like if I went out there and grabbed some of that candy, some policeman's gonna rush me. Where you going? You don't have that candy.
Yeah, well,
you know?
they're gonna have like cops at the corners, like checking IDs.
Well, I mean, there was
kids don't
cops
have
around
IDs.
for trick
Yeah.
or treat.
Whenever I've gone in like the Voller at trick or treating there, like
Yeah.
there's always like a cop or two, like somewhere around
Which
the
is
streets.
fine.
And
Because,
stuff.
I mean,
Bartlett,
sometimes
there
you
were
have,
cops.
assholes and
One
stuff.
of them almost
like
shot
that.
me because I scared him.
Yeah.
It'd be so crazy if you just shot your ass.
It would have been a great story.
He pulls his gun out.
If you live.
You know what it is? It's like,
When I was 17, I went.
like,
with
yeah.
my friends.
Yeah.
Like, we dressed up as Ninja Turtles and went. And we kept, are you gonna go for this? Like, nah.
You know what
Got a
it should
bunch
be?
of
It's
candy
like
and
once
it
you turn 18, you can't do it, but then once you turn like 35, you can do it again. That's what it needs to be. So you can get rid of the assholes.
Yeah, you mature in that time period, and then you come back and you're like, hey, I'm
And
too
then, so then wouldn't it be awesome if like a bunch of like seniors came up like dressed like Hulk and shit? And
Yeah,
they got
right?
candy. That'd be awesome.
That'd be
Why don't we do
classic.
that?
Well, we're gonna do it here.
We should encourage this as a
I
society.
mean, high school seniors?
It
Or
sounds
no,
like
like
it-
senior people.
it-
I would love that.
It sounds like in practice, it's actually just a curfew to stop people going out and messing with houses.
possible,
you
yeah.
know?
Yeah.
Not
But
so
then-
much don't trick or treat, but don't be out, fucking
Yeah.
with people.
Yeah.
But
Yeah,
then just
sure.
Well, it
younger
could
kids
be-
are going to do it because they're like, there's no adults around. You know?
It could be like those kind of older, younger kids that just go and they don't really have a costume and they're just carrying like a pillowcase getting candy. It's like, you're not even trying, get out of here, you know?
Yeah. I always hated that kind of
You
people.
should get arrested for
that
not
weren't
trying.
Yeah. Like they should have
we
costume
should judge their
judges
costumes. Yeah.
with every cop. Like that is his right along. Is a
Man,
costume
you ain't
judge.
no ghost. You KKK.
Yeah, but it's still a costume. So I don't know. I heard that like on the radio or something like that, and I was like, that just seems very weird.
Yeah.
I don't like that.
Yeah, I don't like it. I think it's
Remember
stupid.
that badass episode of Legend Tomorrow last season with Halloween? And little Ray, like he was scared.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
then all the legends went out like in the costume and stuff. It was amazing. I loved it. Damn it.
Like in their actual.
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
Yeah, it was really cool.
At
These
watching,
bullies were bullying his kid, and they all went out with him. You know, and they're all in their
gosh.
outfits.
Like they're the
Mick is
real
like,
heroes.
I'll burn them.
at
No,
watching,
Mick, do not burn the children.
at Washington State Community College, they had like a daycare center there, and so like everyone would dress up the staff members on Halloween.
Yeah.
And like they would take them around and like do a trick or treat kind of thing. And so I was always super into it. So I would wear like giant latex masks and everything. And I'd work in it all day long. Like, you know, I wouldn't take that shit off or anything.
Sweating like a motherfucker,
Yep.
man.
Like that Venom mask we have.
Like, you know, I had big gargoyle gloves and I had 3 holes just so you could like pick up candy or whatever. I'd type with that shit on. Like, nope,
Oh my
I'm not
gosh.
breaking kayfabe for anything.
It's different when it's just a costume.
I remember back when I was working at Little Caesars. I've always been super into like Halloween because I love the idea of like themes and stuff like that. So like Leon's first, I think it was his first Halloween. Like he was just a little guy. It couldn't have been his second. Maybe it was his second Halloween because he was born October 16th. So there's not much time for Halloween.
Yeah.
But the first Halloween that we took him out at all, I dressed up as Luke Skywalker with like the arms cut off, and we put him in a little backpack thing, and I carried
And
him
he was Yoda?
and put little Yoda ears and
That's
stuff on him,
fantastic.
and I did that. And then on the next one, we dressed him up as like Pikachu, and I dressed up as Ash, and he was my Pikachu, and we went
I
out
remember that one.
doing that stuff. So
Yeah.
Wasn't Melanie Misty?
yeah, she was, and she was pregnant with Coulson at the
Yeah.
time, and I had her paint her belly like a Togepi egg.
Yeah.
Her belly.
My first Halloween. Oh, I'm sorry.
No, I was gonna say at Little Caesars when I went in, I walked in and I was, I had like glasses that I think they were like black framed glasses with the eyes that were punched out, and then I had like kind of like this like dressier shirt, and I had a camera with me and stuff like that. And I walked in, I was, hey guys, and everyone just kind of looked at me all weird, and like, I was like, thought you guys were gonna dress up today. And they're like, yeah, Aaron. I was like, well, okay, I'm gonna go change. And I went into the bathroom, and I came back out dressed as Spider-Man. And I worked at the ovens all day dressed
Yeah.
as Spider-Man.
That's
There you
hilarious.
go.
Your friendly neighborhood Spider-Man.
So like kids were coming in, and they'd be like, and I'm like,
Guys, do you guys have a bunch of pictures of your costumes when you were a kid?
Yeah.
That might be a fun thing for the podcast to try to go and get those pictures of you as a kid, and like we like judge who has the best costume. 'Cause I had some
Well, I actually have home
badass
videos.
costumes.
Like, there's one tape, right? And it was basically 3 or 4 years worth of stuff. I wore the same Ninja Turtle costume all 3 years. You
Yeah.
can see I was getting bigger on that. Yeah.
Well, I think it's funny because one of my costumes that I wore like 2 years in a row was a pirate costume. I think it's
Yeah.
like my most successful costume ever because I do it now.
Yeah.
People still like it.
Yeah.
I remember there was a year that we couldn't go trick or treating. Mom and Dad had left and gone somewhere, and it was just me and my sister and my grandma at our house. So me and my sister dressed up. I was a Ninja Turtle, and I can't remember what she was.
Yeah.
And we would just walk around our house, and we got around the door. We go trick or treat, and my grandma would just come out and give us candy. And then we'd walk
That's so
around.
sad.
We'd walk
Yeah,
around the
so
house
sad.
again, come around trick or
That is
treat. She'd be
sad.
like, "Oh, you're so cute," and give us candy again. But I don't know how long we did it.
I remember one year my sister insisted that people would come to our house to trick or treat. No one's gonna come to our house. We're in the country, you know.
Yeah.
She sat there all night with a bowl on the porch, waiting for people. You can't even see the road from our house, you know. Like she just waited. I think someone like felt bad and like brought one trick or treater like at the end of the night.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
why would any crazy ass
No
person
one would.
do that?
Yeah.
Because you know what I mean?
It's ridiculous. You know, no one's going to Bond to trick or treat. You get killed.
Yeah.
You get a shotgun
get shot.
shot in your face.
They think you're a deer.
Yeah.
My first Halloween, I was really sick when I was a young kid. So mom had to drive me from house to house. She'd like carry me to the front door, and like I'd get the trick or treat or whatever. She'd put me back in the car, drive to the next house. Like,
Damn.
I can remember
Like,
being
trick or
in
treat.
Whipple, like in the little town, Whippletown area, and I had to have been really young, but I can remember seeing it was right around. When did Batman come out? The Tim Burton one.
1980.
80?
Not 80.
No, it was
90.
late 80s.
Oh,
I'm
it
pretty
was
sure.
early 90s.
1990,
Was it?
1991.
With the first one?
The first one.
I'll check. 1989.
So it had to be the
89.
second one then, right?
It was around then. I remember being super young, and a guy was in a Tim Burton Batman outfit, and I legitimately, like, I can see him in my head. It was Batman. Like, I remember being like, Dad, that is Batman. He's like, yeah, that's Batman. He's come, to Whipple, Ohio. I remember looking up and being like, obviously, it couldn't have been that great of a suit, but to me, it looked like Batman. And I always grew up loving Batman, so I can remember feeling like, holy shit, Batman is real, and he's here. Right, I'm getting candy from him because he was like at a house, like a door opened and like a little old lady came out, and then like from behind her, Batman was there
from the darkness.
Yeah, and then I saw him walking around later. I'm like, oh my god, it's Batman. My dad's like, yep, it's Batman. It's a weird feeling to have because I remember being so young.
Yeah,
that I thought
awesome.
it was
I should
Batman.
put on my Reverse Flash costume for Halloween.
You should
Walk around like that and see what people think.
Yeah, fucking kids today are like, I went into costume. Getting out their iPhones and shit.
Yeah.
Doing pranks.
Yeah.
Just playing Pokemon Go, not even getting candy.
Right.
Somebody tries to give you a ticket. I'm not even trick or treating.
I remember like I would go like serious with it too because like I would try to prepare. Oh, another year was I think it was the year in between what was it, Yoda and Pikachu. I was Hugh Jackman Wolverine. I had a leather jacket with a white shirt that we cut holes in and put blood on, but I'd healed, And then Melanie dressed up as Mystique and painted her face blue and had like a trench coat and slicked her red hair back and stuff. And then Leon was a Spider-Man, but he hated it. He cried the whole time, didn't want to wear his mask. Jeez. But I remember like doing that. Like I took my hair and I had grown my hair.
I remember a picture of that.
I tried to grow my hair out that month because I'm like, I'm gonna be Wolverine, so I need to get it longer so I can try to like push it up into like little corners and stuff. Or like I'd be like, oh, I'm gonna be this Halloween. I'm gonna shave this off because he didn't have a beard or anything, So I just
man, I want to watch Logan.
Yeah.
Just really good. I just always liked going like, if I'm gonna do it, I gotta be that guy. That's who I gotta be. All right.
There's times like Halloween and stuff. I wish I'd have kept my long hair. I'd like to be like Loki or something like that. That'd be fun.
Yeah. I'm so
I hate wigs so much.
Yeah.
I've wanted to like cosplay as like anime characters, but none of them have beards.
Yeah. And that's the other thing too. Is like if I was Loki, I would have to cut my beard.
I know. Can't do that.
That's what I'm saying. Like I can't be Peter Parker with a beard. He didn't have a beard. He was clean shaven.
Although in the
Spider-Man.
one
Captain
coming out
America.
Christmas, he's got like a beard, right?
You could be Cap now.
I guess,
I mean, you won't, but you could.
His facial hair kind of reminds me of Henry Cavill's.
Be
Man of Steel.
No.
It's like the type of facial hair he has. Like Henry Cavill when he starts to grow his beard out.
I mean, much longer, but yeah.
Much longer, but yeah, it's like the same color.
Like hair.
I need to still work on it and become Blackbeard one day.
I mean, you just need to be Star-Lord.
That'd be good.
Is what I was gonna say.
Chris Pratt.
You could easily pull off an Aquaman.
Yeah, you should.
I mean, if you put the mark in your eyebrow,
In my eyebrow.
you can pull it off.
Just wear an orange,
much
skin tight
smaller.
suit and some green pants, right?
What?
Just much what?
Just much smaller.
Yeah. much smaller.
Yeah.
Definitely. Okay.
But kids would freak out if they saw you with the trident
Yeah.
and that outfit.
Dude, yeah.
would.
Dude, we need to have a time we all just go as like different superheroes or something like that.
It's so weird because like Aquaman, I think blonde, clean shaven.
Yeah.
But
Well, that's the only way to make it work.
it's different now.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It'd be fun to like set us up as like all Marvel heroes or all DC heroes, and we're like, here's the ones we're gonna be. And we go out, and we just walk the streets on Halloween, like as a group, not even doing trick or treating, just walking.
Yeah.
It'd be fun.
So if we did do the
how I could
Justice
be.
League,
you could be
who would we all be?
The Justice League?
Yeah.
I couldn't be anybody
Justice
there.
I mean, if I'm going to be the Aquaman.
Yeah.
Arrow.
Be Wonder Woman.
I'll take
I
Arrow.
guess.
Wonder Woman? Did you say?
I was trying to, you mean the movie or just like in general?
No, just like
in general.
In general?
in the DC universe.
Sure.
If we were to form our own Justice League.
I don't fucking know who I'd be. right now.
I'll take Arrow. That's who I want to be. I like him.
Yeah.
I could be Flash, or I could try to be Superman.
I don't think we could do it. We could maybe do some Marvel stuff.
Calvin
maybe.
is Superman, but with like
Okay,
like
so
weak from kryptonite exposure
I have
for
a
years.
kryptonite necklace on. I'm like,
all right. So let's say okay, not DC. Let's say we're Marvel. Who are we gonna be in Marvel?
I can see Shane pulling off like an Iron Man.
Like a Tony Stark.
With the
Set his beard up and stuff to be like a Tony Stark beard.
Yeah,
and
like
stuff.
wear like sunglasses and then like an Iron Man suit, no helmet.
I'd be a good Tony Stark.
I think you'd be a good Tony Stark. I
So
think you could pull
he's
off.
just wearing like a black blazer with a white
Yeah.
T-shirt.
It's like my outfit when I'm skinny.
I think Aaron will pull off a good Steve Rogers.
There was a while there while Nightcrawler had a beard. I would love to be Nightcrawler.
Nightcrawler.
Yeah.
So you're Nightcrawler.
I was thinking Hawk.
I'm Captain
or Hawkeye
America.
for him.
For Aaron?
I would love to be Wolverine. I'll tell you that.
I would pick Wolverine, Captain America, or Spider-Man.
Yeah.
Hawkeye.
Calvin, I could see a Loki. I mean, he's not an Avenger, but
Yeah.
I could see a Loki for you.
I guess I could be Ant-Man.
Yeah. Ant-Man. You might be able to pull off an Ant-Man.
Chat
Yeah.
says Shane could be Green Lantern. Calvin could be Captain America before the serum.
Thanks, guys. And I'll just.
I am
That's
Steve Rogers.
And then I'll just lift more
man, that's his
and
heart.
get repped up and then be Captain America after this year. I'm like,
Cobb Almighty said Rick would be Cap for sure.
Yeah.
Snowy says Eric as Thor.
I had to lose some weight, but I could probably pull off a Thor.
You could.
He's all
Yeah.
skinny and huge.
You gotta completely reconfigure your body.
But I can do it.
You could.
so next
Yeah.
year, let's plan.
Yeah, you have the hair.
I
Now you
got
have to
things
fix
in.
everything else.
See you copy my beard.
Aaron in chat says Skinny All Might for Calvin.
Skinny.
Yeah.
Broken all my.
Oh yeah.
Pretty great.
What?
It would be fun to like do that. We should do that next year.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that'd be good.
Who would we
plan.
be with my hero characters?
Deku. You guys made fun I was Deku before. I had no powers. You laughed at me.
That would be what the fuck is his name with the calves?
Eraserhead, I guess.
Oh,
Ida?
Yeah.
No, I thought Aaron would be Ida.
no.
I got the calves
You got the
for
hair,
it,
though.
baby.
You have the
I got
calves.
the
dark
calves
hair.
for it. I don't have to have any makeup
You have
with
dark
these
hair.
calves.
So does he.
Like you.
I just need to lose weight and get dark hair. I'll be good. Look
Who
at
you
our
gonna be?
hair. Oh, so I got the calves for you.
Exact same shade.
Oh, for Ida.
Right now it looks like it, but you have much darker hair than Aaron.
I don't know.
I know.
He
trust me,
does.
I don't think I have
know.
much darker hair.
What do we?
than
For,
Aaron.
what's that?
Yeah,
What's the hair
you're closer
color?
to me than you are.
He's saying that you can't be Tenya Ida because your hair is darker.
No, I want to be Deku.
Okay.
So you can be Ida.
I don't
mean,
want to be Ida.
Oh, don't be Ida.
He's gonna have much darker hair. Yeah.
Who else is there? Who else is there? We should take the Invisible Girl with us.
Yeah.
Take a moment with us.
Definitely.
I just need to get in really, really good shape, and I can be anybody else than the fat guy.
Anybody but the fat guy.
You should be Cementos.
Yeah.
Or
Oh yeah, that's good
Vlad.
actually.
Vlad.
I'll just get in real good shape. We'll be All Might, baby.
That's true.
Fuck. What's his name? X-Men.
Blob.
Juggernaut. You could be the Juggernaut.
Oh.
Juggernaut?
Yeah.
not my hero.
I know. I want to go back.
Shane,
to
I
that.
thought you were talking about the Blob.
Someone in
is he a
Discord posted this picture
On
of
Biazawa.
if the Marvel crew was actors in the DC universe.
Superman, yeah.
Batman,
eh.
Wonder Woman, Aquaman,
But you need to reverse Batman and
Green Arrow.
Superman.
No.
Flash, Robin,
No.
Cyborg.
I don't agree with
Joker.
any of this.
Maybe Bane.
Tom Hiddleston as Joker. That would be fun.
Yeah.
I would like to see that. Yeah.
Deadshot,
Lex Luthor.
Harley Quinn. That could work.
Lex Luthor could work.
Bane.
Bane could work.
Bane. Heck yes, Bane.
Bane could work.
Who's Lois Lane?
I mean, Aquaman. I
Oh,
can
that's-
maybe see that.
no.
Isn't that?
Maybe.
Yeah, that's.
But now I feel like Jason Momoa is him. You know.
Is that Spader for Lex
Yeah.
James
Luthor?
Spader
Yes.
as Lex
Yeah,
Luthor would be pretty fucking
Yeah, I don't
amazing.
know.
I would love that.
I'm the Lizard King.
He's in the
Are you
original.
trying to blackmail me?
He's
so
he's the actor that plays Daniel Jackson in Stargate.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's amazing in The Blacklist.
Oh my
I
gosh.
want to see the Blacklist so bad.
Love it.
Yeah.
It's on my list.
And he's weird in The Office.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Everything went downhill around then.
Have you guys seen
Well, Michael left.
the
yeah,
last
everything
season was good? I thought the last season was good.
He's all right.
It's better than everything else before that. After he left.
The one season before?
Well, yeah, all that with
I guess
him
so.
and yeah.
All right, so I'm gonna read off some donations, and there's some questions in here as well.
I
Okay.
really liked James Spader in Baby Boom as well.
Unhand Me Priest was a little. Unhand Me Priest jumped the gun a little. 5 hours ago, he subscribed to us.
Oh, thank you.
Well, thank you so
earlier.
much. Appreciate it.
You may not be here anymore.
Cross Ritter gave 13 bits, saying sneaking at work to give the bits.
Hey, thank you, Cross
so
Ritter.
Give it a
much.
miss.
Appreciate it.
Did you watch the videos?
Tucker.
Back to work.
What?
What are you looking at?
I thought someone was moving over there. I don't know why.
No, it's
That was my dick.
A ghost.
Ooh, sorry. Tucker,
around.
1997.
This place is very haunted, but don't talk to Bob.
Gave 15 bits, saying, "Glad I can finally catch the podcast live with my class being canceled today."
Ah, well,
Thank
you're
you, Tucker.
welcome. We had Calvin arrange that very carefully.
Yeah.
Fox subscribed for 12 months,
Fox.
asking, "What do you think of Iron Fist being canceled?" We answered
Yep.
that.
Well, we talked about that earlier.
Robin from YouTube gave 1,500 bits saying keep up the great work.
Thank you,
Robin.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you very much.
Top Screen gave 100 bits.
Of course, it wouldn't be a podcast without it.
Bojangles with 1,800 bits.
Oh, he's got to, dude. He's always got to do more, huh?
Saying, because I must be in the lead in bits.
Yeah, Bojangles.
Hey, thank you, man. We appreciate it, dude. For real.
Saladin gave 100 bits saying, LOL, Aaron and Eric, the shower fight narrow.
Yeah. Oh, fuck, hell yeah, baby.
So good.
I wish I could be that guy. Even him out. I just wish I could be him.
Just wear the suit and
Or
you
with
could be Deathstroke, I guess.
Yeah.
Jenny Teach with 100 bits saying, new segment, Shit My Kid Says.
Thank you, Jenny. We appreciate
Shit my
it.
kid says.
Hope you guys
Evie-
are having a good time.
Anytime Evie sees someone that's even a little overweight, she says, they have a baby belly. It's a man, it doesn't matter.
Sure.
Or whatever.
Yeah.
My daughter one time during Black Friday at the mall, we were at the shoe department, like in JCPenney, and she's like, "Daddy, is that a man or a woman?" Like looking at her, like while she was saying it, and it was the most embarrassing thing ever.
Oh my God.
I didn't know either. I was like, it doesn't matter. Just shut up. Just don't log in.
You go like, I don't know, honey. I don't know.
Like that. And I was like, all right, so I have a good one. I was trying to distract.
Yeah.
Oh man.
When Maggie was a kid at the dentist, apparently.
Oh my gosh, I'm glad I wasn't alive for that.
What?
Apparently, like, this other kid and her dad was there, and he was pretty overweight, and like, she was just staring at him and looking at him, and eventually she went up to him and went.
Oh man.
Yeah.
I'd slap a kid for doing that to me.
Yeah.
She got taken outside and punished.
Yeah.
But
Jeez,
I think
what was
what
that kid
it was.
asked you for a drink or a burger or something, or at the stern wheel?
Well, yeah,
Oh,
I went to the Stonewall Festival to get a bloomin' onion. I parked like out in front of the thing. I'm like, I'm gonna go get a fucking bloomin' onion, motherfucker, because that's what I want. And I walked down there. It kind of started to rain. I was like, oh damn, my bloomin' onion's gonna get all wet. Anyway, I was coming back, and his family was like behind me. I kind of like went around because they were walking slow. And this kid who was very overweight came hustling up to me.
Hustling.
Yeah, and he's like, Mister. I turn around, I'm like, yeah, and he's like, can I have some of that? And I go, no. Like instinctively, I was like, no. But at first I was like, what? No, man. And he's like, he's like, oh, and then his mom comes up and like grabs him. What are you doing? He just goes up to a random stranger and tries to take their food. I never
like,
did
hey,
that.
it's worth a
I was
try.
a humble fat man. I ate in the corner, in the dark.
you came by honestly.
This kid came up trying to grab like my bloomin' onions. It was raining. I was trying to hustle.
It's a new age, man. They're trying to be fat and proud.
It's terrible.
You can't do it. You gotta hide.
I was just like, what?
You
No.
gotta be fat and hide, man.
You're like John Silver.
I just couldn't believe the balls on this kid.
Eric's hoping that
I'll tell you what,
other guy drops some of his bloomin' onion and takes some. you know?
I guarantee that fat motherfucker from Columbus, I guarantee he would never have done that.
No.
He was a humble fat man.
Humble fat man.
He's ashamed of himself. And he should have been.
Yeah, sure.
He's like John Silver. What?
Yeah.
No. Fuck no.
no.
Fuck you.
All right, Danny 007 has subscribed.
Thank you, 007.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Daddy.
Kobe 15 Fun Games has resubscribed for 2 months.
Calvin, you were late.
Kobe.
I started moving before you guys. I was like, lean back.
You're too slow.
Sometimes you start eating before us too, but it doesn't mean you're on time.
Alvic 93 with 100 bits. Pets are the best.
Yep.
They are.
Gondar 2,
Gondar.
the one on space, I guess, has resubscribed for 7 months.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Echo Dolly with 100 bits.
Thank you,
Thank you, Ollie, with 100 bits too, just like every time.
6 Gun Harley Quinn has subscribed.
Hey, 6 Gun Harley Quinn.
Thank you, Six Gun.
Recognize.
Oh, from
Malabag.
Indeed. Go Free has resubscribed for 6 months, saying, still loving your stuff. Keep it going, guys.
Thank you, Go Free.
Thank you, Go Free.
Thank you.
Go Free. We met down in Summer Celebration.
Yep, Ontario.
Alvic with 100 bits,
Florida.
saying, there's nothing like the thrill of the hunt.
Orlando.
I do the same with books.
Yes. True. Books as well.
What? I'm sorry.
Alvic gave 100 bits, saying, there's nothing like the thrill of the hunt.
thrill of the hunt.
I do the same with books.
Yeah.
Books I'd be more tempted to buy off Amazon or something,
Well, now, but like 10 years ago, it wasn't such a big thing.
Well, he's probably like a collector with like older books,
Yeah,
like first editions,
Yeah.
stuff like that.
Yeah.
Adam the Archer has subscribed.
Thank you, Adam.
Thank you.
Shannon Melissa gave 10 bits
Thank you.
with a little story. My highlight of the week was today. A customer was rude in the store because she came 50 miles for a product we didn't have and said it was unacceptable. She was really rude. I'm generally not someone bothered by it.
That's it?
No, bothered by it. Be a bitch. I'll be right back. After telling her to leave, I was called to security. She finally leaves the store. When she gets out, she starts marching down the road and gets her heel stuck in a crack and fell over. Karma's a bitch, baby.
Heel stuck in a crack.
Oh man.
Oh, that's a great story.
Feveral 150 bits saying, I hope everyone is having a nice day.
Yes.
Thank you. You too.
Good.
Shannon Melissa with another 10 bits saying, Eric has figures, Rick has board games, mine is makeup. I just clocked 400 lipsticks last week with a beautiful red.
Oh,
Yeah, I feel you.
Jancy's a makeup collector.
She had a cool thing on Snapchat she sent me where she did her eyes with the blind wave symbol.
Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah,
It
I
was
remember
really
that. I
cool,
saw
yeah.
that too.
Yeah, send me that. I'll put it on the podcast.
That was awesome.
it was like
It was on a Snapchat.
I
so
think
it
I
disappeared.
screenshot
But I
it.
told her that was really cool.
I think I
Yeah.
screenshotted it
it
actually.
was her first attempt, and she said she was going to try and perfect it more.
Cool.
So-
I like it. I wonder if there are any blind wave tattoos out there. I listen to a wrestling podcast, OSW Reviews, and people will get tattoos, and then those people, because they got a tattoo, can pick the next thing that they'll review.
Oh really? I hope no one got a tattoo of blind wave.
Kevin's the closest.
I would not wish that upon anybody.
Why?
Kevin is the most likely to get a blind wave tattoo.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah,
he
I'd
was
be all
seriously
for it, man.
considering it.
Well, he keeps
the
asking
first
me
wave
to
con.
design him a tattoo, and I just want
Yeah.
to be like, dude, don't. What if something happens and, you know,
You hate us.
we're all murderers or something? You're
What?
gonna be like, ah, you know,
We're not all murderers. What are
we
you
could
talking
be, you
about?
don't know.
We know. When you would murder that kid from the Sturgill Festival.
Well, he would have deserved it.
The Frenzy has resubscribed for 15 months.
Thank you, Frenzy.
Thank you, Frenzy.
Thank you so much.
DT3, also known as Dan,
Yep.
cheered 25 bits.
Thank you so much.
For the thrill of the action figure hunt. Memband troopers, so tough to find.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
We talk about it on the Star Wars channel a lot.
P.S. Cannot wait for the Mandalorian figure.
Have you guys seen any of the Mandalorian stuff?
Oh.
The Jon Favreau
Yeah.
put the gun, the rifle that the Mandalorian is going to hold, and it's the weapon from the Boba Fett holiday special cartoon.
Yep.
When he's
Holy
on that giant
shit.
dinosaur.
That spear thing or whatever?
It's like the fork spear look to it.
It's like the thing we did for the pit almost.
Yeah, it's so fucking cool. I'm so glad they did that. It's just like a random reference of like this little Easter egg from an all holiday special, and that's what he has on his back.
That's freaking
It's
cool.
amazing.
It's awesome. Young Badge 88 has resubscribed for 3 months.
Thank you so much, young man.
Thank you.
Steve James with 510 bits saying, love your stuff, keep up the good work.
Thank you so much.
Steve.
Thank you, Steve.
Oh, Feveral's got it. 100 bits. Best side character? Definitely DeGroot from Black Sails.
He is the
Forgot about
best.
that. Yeah.
Yes. 100%.
He won.
You win. Echo Dolly, 45 bits. I broke a record when I was 8 along with other people. I was part of the most people doing a choreographed tap dance at the time. Unfortunately, Ralph Harris was a celebrity guest at the event. If you don't know who he is, have fun Googling all about him. Safe to say, having him hug me was not my finest day.
Ralph Harris.
Uh,
Yeah, I'm curious now.
All right, let me look it up. Well, he looks like Colonel Sanders.
He's an Australian entertainer.
Okay.
That's all I need to know.
Whose
I like
career was encompassed? Well, he might have some kind of like.
You clicked on it, went away.
Oh, well,
There's probably some kind of like
oh, I see. Okay.
scandal or something.
Ended when he was convicted in prison for sexual offenses.
Yeah.
At the age of 84, he was sentenced to 5 years, 9 months in prison for 12 counts of indecent assault on 4 teenage female victims.
Jesus.
He's widely known for his musical compositions Tie Me Kangaroo Down Sport, top
my
hit
gosh.
in Australia, the UK, and the United States, and Jake the Peg, his recording of Two Little Boys reached #1 in the UK.
It's like an Australian Bill Cosby.
What?
Maybe.
I've actually
So he was
heard that
he was a
first song.
musician, it seemed, and then
Yeah.
he had that whole incident.
Okay.
Gotcha.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Echo Dolly. Madge Brat, 25 bits.
Thank you, Match Bat.
When is my Candyland bonfire happening? LOL, you were not allowed to burn the one I sent you.
Yeah, burn some house.
Yep.
Oh, there's plenty to burn, baby.
We don't have any
There's
spares.
plenty
They're
to
all
burn.
different. We need some duplicates.
Yeah.
I do not have a single copy in my house.
these two are the same, aren't they?
I wouldn't allow it. No. I want my daughter near it.
Castiel again?
No, it's just my deep voice.
Oh.
Every time I do my deep voice, he thinks I'm doing Castiel.
Six Gun Harley Quinn with 1,000 bits.
Oh,
Dang, thank you.
Thank you.
My rule,
Castiel voice.
my rule of giving candy is if the costume is badass or really cute,
get more?
They get king size bars.
Yes.
Everyone else gets regular.
Ah,
It's a good rule.
This is the first time I've actually-
Wait. Regular bars versus king size bars?
Yeah.
Not even minis?
No,
Damn, man.
he goes all out.
There's like
Or he.
one house in Devola we hit every year because they give out full size
always
candy
one.
bars.
Yep.
Yeah. And that's, now that I have a place in town, that's what I want to do. That's the guy I want to be.
You want to be that guy.
I want to be the full-size candy bar
Okay.
guy.
You could be that guy. Or you could be the guy with snakes.
Calvin,
Some
is
snakes.
your house in a good location?
No.
Not,
Oh, you mean his house? I thought you meant his parents' house.
No. Because what you do is you start doing that. After 2 years of doing that, then Rick and I come over, and then we start decorating your house.
Yeah. I want to do it here,
we
but I
draw
have to
him
take
in.
you trick-or-treating.
I know.
we draw
terrible.
him in and then...
we can do it for.
I wonder, would Nate,
like the business thing.
like if Nate let us open the door for downstairs, and then we can
Downstairs,
open it, and people can come in and get
Have a little
candy.
haunted house.
No, yeah, we have a little haunted, like
Wouldn't that be
a,
sweet?
like a haunted mansion or a maze or something like that down
We're
there.
gonna plan that all in 2
Yeah,
weeks.
and we put sponsored by Blind Wave in the townhouse.
Yeah, that would be. He would probably be down for that.
I become a quick change artist and like scare him here, change costume, scare him over here.
Make it so.
Love it. DT3 10 bits. Halloween Vlog Palpatine voice. Do it.
Do it.
Do it.
Robin from YouTube with 1,000 bits.
Take it over. Like your father.
Thank you, Robin.
Thank you for the bits.
For the 1,000 bits.
Thank you.
So many bits. Thank you so much.
DT3 with another 15. Eric is Thanos with a bald cap and the gauntlet.
That might work. You gotta do
I'd have
purple.
to get a lot
No,
more scrotum.
what you did. Yeah.
should.
What you need to do is
Scrotum. Perfectly
shave,
balanced, as all things should be.
shave like little ridges into
Yeah.
your beard. That way it looks like the things.
Could do that.
Not
the only one cursed with knowledge, Stark.
Bojangles with what I assume is to get back at the top of the leaderboard with 501 bits, which put him at the top. But then Six Gun Harley Quinn gave 8,000.
Holy shit!
And then Bojangles gave 7,000.
Oh my God! What is happening? A bit war took place.
This
the humanity.
This happens when someone starts challenging Bojangles and stuff, and it goes back and forth amongst like. There was one that went among 3 people, and then a third person dropped out, and then there was between 2 people.
Aaron, it's not over yet.
Oh
He's
my
trying
gosh!
to crush
It's like
him,
when
oh no.
KVJ was at it.
Six Gun Harley Quinn comes back with 10,000 bits.
Holy shit!
man.
We going there? Question mark. Bojangles comes back with 10,000 bits, saying yeah. To which Six Gun Harley Quinn comes back
Maybe they don't know what they're doing.
with 10,000 bits.
Another
Oh
10,000.
my gosh, you guys!
You guys gotta chill, man. You got-
We were so innocent, just talking when this was happening.
We didn't know. We didn't know.
It's pure ignorance.
Of babes.
Shanna Melissa breaks it
you.
up with
Gotcha.
10 bits, saying, I'll put the Blind Wave makeup in Discord server now,
Okay.
Awesome.
Cool.
which is fun. Pro Reviews with 10 bits. Couldn't watch most of the podcast, but we'll check it out once it's on YouTube. I'm sure it was a good one anyway.
Yep.
Thank you.
Thank
Yes.
you.
Dr. Robotussin,
Robotussin.
100 bits.
Check it out. More Dr. Robotussin.
Well,
Are you guys ready for Fallout 76 and My Heroes 1 Justice both next week?
76, yes.
See, I've heard.
I'm not ready for Fallout.
I was talking to some people. Fallout 76, I've heard is less single player now, much more multiplayer
Yes.
aspects to it. So I'm like,
Very much so.
On the map
don't know.
I didn't
of
play the
Fallout
last one. I heard it was
76,
amazing.
you can get to right across the river from Marietta.
Yes.
so I don't know.
told.
You get to Billtown?
Depending on what kind of multiplayer it is, it might be neat to maybe try it out and do the multiplayer thing for it, but I don't
Yeah.
know.
Maybe. It's,
Oh yeah, it does take place in West Virginia. I forgot about
Yeah.
yeah. Dark Hunter Leon gave 100 bits,
Ah.
saying, here you go, guys.
Thank you.
Here you go,
Thank you
guys.
so much.
Take this. I don't want them Doritos chips.
that. Well, thank you.
Oh,
so
thank
much.
you.
Because they're little triangles.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then Bojangles
Oh shit.
comes back
He's
with
crushing his enemies.
9,499 bits, asking for a truce.
Is that where it ends now?
Well, right now, Six Gun Harley Quinn is at the top of the leaderboard with 29,000 bits.
Oh my gosh.
Bojangles is silver, tied with 29,000 bits.
Holy shit.
And Robin from YouTube in 3rd place with a respectable but distant 2,500 bits.
Oh my gosh, you guys.
Well, thank you guys for the,
Thank you
for the
so
bits
much.
Thank you.
and the wars and the. Oh, hey, can you open up the Blind Wave art if it's in Discord?
Blind with what?
The what?
The Blind Wave
The
channel.
makeup art thing that you
Yeah.
said about. She said that she posted it. Yeah, right there. Right in front of you. That.
What? Where?
Right in front of you, Rick.
What?
Rick,
Where?
Rick.
Oh, I see it.
Yeah. That.
Yeah.
Oh,
Isn't that cool?
That's awesome.
That's
yeah.
pretty freaking cool.
That is
Actually
awesome.
neat.
We should all do that.
What?
I
You should get
can't do that.
tattoos.
We should
on our
get
eyelids.
Yeah.
No.
No.
Yes.
No.
That'd be awesome.
Not on our eyelids. Just regular tattoos.
No.
You know, there's this new thing where
Yes.
like they can do this like image on a tooth now.
Yeah.
So like people are getting like these images on their teeth, like carved into their teeth. It's awesome.
You know what we should do is have the Blind Wave logo like shaved into the side.
Man, then you have to get that maintained all the time, man.
Aaron,
What?
if we unanimously vote, you
Yeah.
have to get a tattoo.
No, that's not how it works.
all
I don't
getting
like
tattoos?
this. I don't like this precedence because a pepper is in my future.
If we all have to eat pepper,
It's
you're
already
right.
been in your future.
I
If
really
we
think you
all
should do
have to go into a dark tunnel that we don't know how small it gets on the way in, Eric's got to go then too.
I'm fine with that. You guys just go first.
No, you go first. Because we're all gonna vote.
No, you go first.
There's no utility to what you want to do with that.
If you can get through, I know Calvin's good.
Sure, yeah.
That is true. Although a rat can fit through a
Gamza
space
did
the size
not
of a
donate
skull.
exactly, but bought a shirt from the store.
Oh, cool. Thank you.
Oh, well,
Gonna
thank you
show
so
it
much.
off on his Instagram.
Thank you so much.
Awesome. Yes, do that.
Give us a.
Thank you.
Give us a tag. Yeah.
We need to show off our shirts on our Instagram.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll do that sometime. Thank you guys.
will.
Any more questions or anything?
What
or
shirt it was?
I haven't seen anything
Any
other than how much is a bit worth exactly?
one bit is 1 penny.
Yep.
A couple of those.
We got some of those.
Well, is there any redemptions?
Oh yeah. Let's check.
Aaron. Is there any redemptions?
I asked. I don't want to miss.
Hey,
them.
you didn't get slapped last time.
I did.
What?
I did get slapped.
No, I got slapped.
You got slapped
and
twice, and I got
Eric
slapped
got
once from Rick because
No one
because I
remembers
didn't
that.
watch Stallone.
They
or
just
something.
Oh, that's right.
They just remember you getting slapped suddenly and viciously.
Yeah.
Dude, that was great.
Interesting. I have something this time. All right. Well, first of all, Scottish Michael, a slap. Calvin, slap Aaron. When you're watching Doctor Who, you turn the goddamn phone on silent, you Philistine.
Oh, Philistine.
Philistine.
Hey, my kids are being babysitted. You're just making up reasons anyway. It's stupid. No.
Flincher. Flinching. You get two.
I thought I might get you like instead of going back, like going like this, you might miss or something. But
No.
Darcy's Pets, another slap,
yeah, like right here.
which I'm a little confused about, but I'm not going to question. Calvin slap Aaron for being late to the podcast. It's
What?
a love slap.
I wasn't. I
gonna
wasn't
say,
late.
He was in the
weren't late.
video.
I was here first.
Just slap him anyway.
But slap him anyway.
Damn it.
Same side or different side?
I don't care.
Slap that
Pussy.
Slap that fucking mole.
Both
off.
sides?
No.
Okay.
Slap that mole off his face.
What are you doing?
That one?
Yeah, slap that fucking mole.
It's a freckle.
Do this.
It's not a freckle.
It used to be.
Do this, Aaron.
Just slap me already.
All right.
Oh God.
Dude, man.
What's the matter with you?
I had like 6 inches
my
of travel. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Aaron. That was way harder than I wanted it to be.
And then Bell Revan gave me 10 squats to do.
Okay.
All right.
Make sure
And
you
that's the last
unlock
thing.
your hips before you unlock your knees.
You want to play us out?
Play
You know, there's
Hey,
never going to
hey.
be a squat that Shane
Sit
doesn't
back.
have to talk about.
There you go.
Yeah, there you go. You were
That's
perfect.
fine. How
Okay,
really
well,
fucked
guys,
up last-
that was the
Doing
podcast.
deep knee bends.
Aaron, you get in there and you talk.
Every single
Hopefully you
You're on
guys
camera.
enjoyed this. Man, my face hurts.
Yeah, it was a
Red.
hard slap.
It hurt, doesn't hurt like here or
Yeah.
here, but
Right here. Yeah. Guys, thank you for checking out the podcast. If you're going to ever see a podcast live, if you're watching this on YouTube later, make sure you're going to twitch.tv/blindwave and at 3 p.m. every Thursday.
Yes, and we have a little bit left of our Scream stream going
Yeah.
on.
Oh, shit, yeah.
We don't know. I don't know what game we're doing tomorrow. These guys have really been liking Dead by Daylight.
Yeah, it's been good.
It may be change up, it may not.
What's
I don't
this?
know. But
What is this? Rick?
Playing us out with some music.
All right. See ya.
But yeah, so that's it,
Love you.
guys. Thank you so much for
So
joining
much.
us.
Thank you.
We appreciate all the bits, all the donations,
All
all
the
the
wars
comments,
that
all the
happened.
questions.
Normally
We'll
we
see
don't
you
like-
guys. We'll see you guys tomorrow for whatever the stream is we're gonna do. Some kind of
Shane,
stream.
get
stream.
up.
Scary stuff.
Normally we don't like wars, but thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you.